And we on.
Gia, back up in this bitch once again. Yeah, I slipped up YouTube, man. Don't go to tripping too hard, man. What's up with everybody in the chat? Let me pull the stream up real quick. What's going down with y'all, man? I see El Padrino stop through the building, say salute Marlo Treggs and everybody that's stopping by the corner. Absolutely. What's up, the King of King Boxing? Salute to you, bro. What's going down? Gil Cole's in the building.
Salute, fam. Salute everybody. What's happening?
Yeah, Gil Cole say salute to the corner. Moyo South say salute to the family. What's going down? Champion, that's my boy Little Feezy. I done went to tripping out here. Goddamn, what's up, bro? Salute to you. JD was going down. Say, what's up to everybody? Hope everyone is enjoying their fight now. Yeah, man, we about to have some pretty decent fights tonight. You know what I'm saying? Haplotype, the historian. What's up with it? Say, what's up, Marlo? What's up, Trey? What's up, Ralph? He sound like that old Swisher house back in the day.
Salute,
What's
fam. With it. Deep
what
biz.
in it? Oh, my bad. I ain't mean to interrupt you, bro. D-Bid OG. Salute to you. What's going down? Little Rock, salute.
Salute, Lil Rock. I was just saying what's up to the fans.
All right, all right. Yeah, man, we got us some little old fights going on tonight. We're going to see what's going on with the Jaron Boots Ennis going up against Thomas Dulorme. I think this is going to be his toughest test to date. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people, like including me, we looked at the Lipingas as it should have been like a pretty decent test, but Lipingas was only 30-5 as an amateur. You know what I'm saying? So he had a real limited background. Hell, Boots Ennis got more fights than him. He was like 58-3. So he going up against a guy that's 140-2 tonight that have been in the ring with a lot of real good fighters, going back to fighters like Crawford and shit. You know what I'm saying? He done fought against Ugis. I thought Ugis kind of survived the fight against Dulorme because Dulorme was coming down the stretch with them body shots tough on Ugis in a fight. So I think he gonna come and fight back tonight against Jaron Buseni. So we gonna find out a little something about him, man, to see exactly how good he is. So I'm excited about that. Got the ESPN card going on tonight too. We probably ain't gonna call them fights, but they're gonna have some decent fights going on over there. Especially the main event with Jose Zepeda going against Jose Vargas or something like that. I took Vargas in that fight too. I saw you had took Zepeda, Marlo, so it's gonna be some kind of crossword around here.
Yes, sir. We went the opposite way on the James fight too.
Yeah. James going up against this Radzab Butayev or something like that. I think he's from Russia. He was 392-8 as an amateur. That's what made me want to pick him. He actually lost the fight already, but it got changed to a no contest because his opponent failed a drug test after the fight. But I had watched some I couldn't find the entire fight. I watched some highlights and it looked like it was a pretty back and forth type of fight. Like it was a good fight, you know what I'm saying? So I think he got action tonight. I do got some respect for Jamal James though. Jamal James come fight hard in the motherfucker. I had saw his fight against I watched his fight against Ugis, I think last night. And the motherfucker was out there battling. That was really like a classic type of fight when you look at the action.
Hey, this motherfucker Boots Ennis wraps his own hands. That's the first time I seen that.
Yeah, I don't really see that too often either, but I guess it do kind of make sense. You know, they are your hands. You should know how you want to rap. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody do got their own way of like having their hands wrapped, and not all trainers wrap the same. Like me, when I get my hands wrapped, I like to have my hand open up as far as possible. Like I spread my fingers as far as I can, and what that does is it makes your wrist expand. So when you ball a fist up, the wraps will feel more comfortable. If you keep your hands closed, like don't have your fingers spread, and you put them wraps on and they on tight, when you make a fist, it ain't gonna feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So whenever you get your hands wrapped, it's a good thing if you spread your fingers as wide as you can, and you can actually grab your wrist and open up your fingers as far as you can, and you will feel your wrist expand. You know what I'm saying? Jeremy Rogers was going down. Said Boots calling out Spencer Crawford. He was slow his roll. It's different when you're in there. Yeah, that's absolutely true, man. Like I'm high on Ennis. I think he's a blue chip prospect. You know what I'm saying? I expect some good things from him. But when I went back and studied his fights, I did see a couple of things that I feel like he can get better on. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'll wait before I just start breaking it down and shit. What's up there, Chapo, man? I saw that you text me earlier, man. I was trying to get my rest before I called these fights tonight. You know what I'm saying? But salute to you. What's going down? Yeah, I'll put them pics in. Well, I guess Well, yeah, we got Jamal James and Butayev too, man. So y'all post them pics in the chat. There's gonna be some crow serve tonight. We don't never take no days off when it comes to serving that crow. But yeah, so how do you feel about Jaron Ennis right now, bro? You think that motherfucker is the next up at welterweight or what?
Yeah, I think he's next up, but I don't think he's ready. I don't think he's ready yet. You know what I'm saying, to get up in there with the top elite fighters. I think he needs to move his way up, even fight some of the people they done fought. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just trying to go straight to it, straight to the pot of gold. I think he should take it slow, man, like his handlers is. But maybe that is calling out. Maybe that's just for promotion. You know what I'm saying? So people can put eyes on him. But I think he definitely next up though.
That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think they doing right by Boots by taking them slow. You know what I'm saying? Because I really see still like an amateur type of style when I look at him. Like his style is real frantic. You know how like back in the day they would say like certain fighters look like they could fall asleep in the dentist chair. I don't really get that feeling when I look at Bruce Ennis. Like I said, it should look kind of frantic. Like he over here doing this, he over here doing that, he coming back with this, he step over, do this, like go to the body, come back with the right hand, come back with the upper, like it just all frantic. It don't seem like a professional type of style. So I hope as he gets experience, he start to slow down. Time starts to slow down to him a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Hey, shout out Chris Rainer, salute, bro. Derek Bailey, Jesse March, Gil Coles. What's good with it, bro? Salute, fam.
Salute, salute. But yeah, I do think he a blue chip type motherfucker though, man. I think he got a lot of promise. I just want to see him get more ring experience. And I think tonight is the beginning of what you were just saying. Like you said, you feel like he need to fight some of the guys that those guys have fought. And that's what he got tonight because Thomas Dulorme done been in there. Like I said, with Ugas, he done been in there with Terrence Crawford, you know what I'm saying? He done been in there with a lot of good fighters. So that's the beginning of that tonight. This is the biggest test for him. And I also like the mentality that Dulorme coming in with tonight, because Dulorme ain't coming in to kiss no ring. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was funny when they did their weigh-in and shit though, man, because they did their little face-off, and then they started posing to take pictures for the crowd or whatever. And both of them was up there flexing, and Jaron Ennis, he snuck a little elbow in on Dulorme. Because he was flexing and shit, and Dulorme started flexing, and Boots Ennis leaned over and tapped him with a little elbow on the chin real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Shout out to Champ Rod X. Champ. Salute, bro.
yeah, man. It was something. Oh yeah. Also, too, I think I need Boots Ennis to work on the accuracy of that lead left hook. He also threw the lead right hook too because he liked to switch. You know what I'm saying? But when I be watching his fights, I be seeing the miss the motherfuckers most of the time. And I always tell y'all, I love the lead hooks. Like if you're an orthodox lead left hook, if you're a southpaw lead right hook, I love the lead hook. But his shit ain't real accurate. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of fighters ducking up under it. He kind of telegraph it a little bit. Sometimes he throw it from too far away, so like you can see it coming from a mile away. So I think he need to tighten up on that too, and that'll make him a lot better fighter. But don't get me wrong though, I do think he's a outstanding young fighter, but it's just some things that I got concerns about. And I also was thinking about him against Gary Antoine Russell in the amateurs. I learned that Jaron Boots Ennis went 1-3 against Gary Antoine Russell. He went 1-3. So that makes me ask myself, what is it about Gary Antoine Russell's style that would give this man problems? You know what I'm saying? And it seems like that Gary Antoine Russell is the type of guy that's real rough and tough on the inside. He real active on the inside. He goes to the body. That's what I saw in the one fight that I seen between the two of them on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So that made me think he might need to also work on the inside game too. You know what I'm saying? Just looking at the evidence.
MZ talk boxing. Salute, bro. He said, what network they fighting on? It's on Showtime. Yeah, that motherfucking Ennis is sharp as hell. But what's the name is real aggressive. I think Ennis seemed more comfortable when he controlling the fight. He seemed uncomfortable when he ain't controlling. That's what I saw in that YouTube video versus Anton. He was controlling the fight. He controlled, you know what I'm saying, the pace of the fight, the inside work, how rough it was gonna be. And then Ennis played right into it, and it just wasn't his kind of game. That's why I want to see a lot more from Ennis. Voice TV, salute, bro. Social scientist, signs of the time, salute, fam.
I also went back and looked at his fight against
Yo,
Lipinets
what
again.
it do?
What's up, Rough? How's it going down?
Man, chilling, bro. Hey, salute to everybody that pulled up to the gym, man. Hey, peace to everybody on the corner, man. I heard y'all talking about that boy Boots, man. This, I guess you can call this a step up, a test.
Hey, would y'all be impressed if Boots stopped lifting it?
Yeah, I'd be impressed if he go out there. Yeah, I'll be impressed if he go out there and stop Dulorme. Dulorme ain't been stopped since he fought against Crawford. I think. I
Me
think that was
too.
back in like 2015. You know what I'm saying? I think they disrespecting Dulorme with the odds a little bit. Last time I checked, they had Ennis at minus 3,300 against Thomas Dulorme, and I think that's kind of crazy. I mean, I don't expect Dulorme to win, but 33 to 1 underdog though. The motherfucker done been in there with the better competition. He got the better amateur background. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I don't think he'll win tonight, but I wouldn't make it no 33 to 1 underdog. Maybe 10 or 15 or something, but 33, I think that's disrespectful.
Yeah, that's a big old nah. You think because he been losing lately? I think he lost 1 or 2 fights.
Yeah, he been losing by unanimous decision. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't like he just been going out there getting knocked the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? The man been going the distance. He been providing tests for fighters. He ain't laid down at all. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm just like, man, I don't know about 33
Hey,
to 1.
do you think his age is going to be an issue in this fight? Talking about Delorme.
He 31. He's only 31 years old.
That's it.
This
I
ain't
thought he
no
was older than that.
nah, he's 31 years old. And that's the age in modern day boxing where folks be whooping a lot of ass. 31, that's a great age in professional boxing in today's age. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, that was old, like in Barney Ross day and shit. They were trying to get out the game when they was 29 and 30. You know what I'm saying? Henry Armstrong and all them dudes. But in the modern game, 31 years old is a good age. You know what I'm saying? That's an upset age for a motherfucker. I
Hey,
don't think he's gonna get the upset, but I'm just saying that's not too old.
hey, Cod Girl 413, salute. I think that means Call of Duty. Salute. What's good with it? She said, hey, y'all.
So wait, let me scroll up a little bit. Jeremy Rogers, salute to you. Say he need to fight someone like Danny Garcia first, and I think he would give Boots problems. Who needs to fight somebody to give Boots some problems? I don't even know what you're talking about. Jesse Moore, salute to you. Say salute Trey X, Marlo, and Rough House. D Bid OG. Rod X, the two-time champ. Pecos Bill, the OG. What's up with it? Derek Bailey, man, we got to get on top of the charts again on the boys. Derek Bailey, we got second place last week. We got to come back with something on these boys. My man DeCane Deals, what's up with it? Said Trey with the research in this bill. Oh, yeah, man, you know we just can't come in here flying by the seat of our britches. You know what I'm saying? We got to get out there and study the game a little bit. Hold on, it's a sign of the times. I'm out to get mine. All I live is a life of crime. What's up, bro? Salute to you. Say Gary Antoine Russell is my number one up and coming fighter. He has an aggressive style. Yeah, I had changed my favorite prospect to Gary Antoine Russell too. I had to demote my boy Little B Hop. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm still high on Little B Hop because he got a style that remind me of the old school, the way he posts up with his head out the line and shit. He don't stand straight up like a lot of fighters do. But I do like Gary Antoine Russell, man. He come from a fighting family. He a southpaw, real aggressive, got the amateur background, and he got he is 3-1 in the amateurs against Jaron Boots Ennis. And I think that means something. And plus, he told the story. I think they was in the National Golden Gloves tournament. I think that's what he was talking about. I ain't never fought in the National Golden Gloves, so I don't know exactly how it goes. But he was saying that it was a double elimination tournament. And his first fight of the tournament, he had to fight Jaron Boots Ennis. And Jaron Ennis beat him in that fight. So that means that Gary Antoine Russell had to go to the losers bracket. And he had to fight 5 times to get back to the finals. And he won all of his fights. He came back and he fought Jaron Boots Ennis again in that tournament. And he beat Jaron Boots Ennis so he could win the championship. You know what I'm saying? So that's according to Gary Antoine Russell. So I like him, man. I think he got toughness. He got the background. He got everything that I like in a prospect.
Hey, shout out Eli Zachary. Salute, fam.
That's the career killer. Voice TV, what's up with it, bro? Libra gang, goddamn. He said salute to the corner in the chat. Signs of the time said salute Marlo Trex and Rough House salute. Gil Cole said I'm picking Butayev and Boost by stoppage. We locked in then, bro. I took both of them by stoppage. You know what I'm saying? I think Dulorme gonna come fight back and he gonna help us learn something about Boost. But I did take Boost by stoppage on the Champ Ross, and I took Butayev by stoppage on the Champ Ross. But I might be tripping on that stoppage with Butayev though because Jamal James, that motherfucker fight his ass off. He gonna come fight hard in a bitch. I looked at this fight that he had against Yordenis Ugas, and that was a low-key classic type fight. Them boys were getting it in. I'm talking about throwing combinations, going to the body, bringing it back to the head. You know what I'm saying? Square of business. Rod has a chance of great questions on Monday Night Trivia. Oh, yeah, man. We asked like 80 questions or some of this motherfucker. We had a good time. I got some more questions I already stockpiled too. I just got to go find a few questions to put in the beginning so we can start out kind of slow and warm into the hot shit. I mean, the hard shit. You know what I'm saying? The Kane deal said, go ahead, Trey. Finish saying what you saw with the fight with Lippin. Yeah, that's what I was going to say before Roughhouse stepped in and interrupted me with his ghost smelling ass. But I saw that it was like in the 5th round in that fight that I saw Lipinets was throwing overhand rights and he was landing them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't really see like an answer from like right in the moment. He was able to reset and get his footing again, and then he'll start reeling off them combinations and lighting them up. But in that moment, when he got caught with the punch, he was just kind of looking like, damn, I can't believe this motherfucker just hit me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it did happen. And Lipinets, he don't really have a lot of power. So I'm like, okay, if he had more power and he landed that shot on Ennis, it might have been trouble. You know what I'm saying? So that goes back to what I was talking about him as far as I want him to improve on the inside game, because I think that's the reason why he went 1-3 against Gary Antoine Russell, because Russell got the superior inside game. And the one fight that they got posted on YouTube, Russell versus Jaron Boots Ennis, Russell was in his chest. He frequently put Ennis against the ropes, going to the body, real aggressive. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's something he can work on. Some people like to be sensitive, so they think I'm probably trying to shit on Ennis, and it ain't like that. I'm just saying I think that's an area of his game that he can improve on, and that's something that I'm looking forward to tonight because Dulorme, he brought a very tough inside game to Yordenis Ugas, and they fight. He was going to the body. Ugas had to grab that motherfucker. So I feel like it's a chance that he can test Ennis to the body a little bit tonight. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, he got the amateur background and all that kind of stuff. And one thing that I'm looking for Ennis, I want to see Ennis start to get into his professional style. Because right now, he kind of still look like an American amateur to me. Like if you look at other countries like Cuba, for example, they amateur fighters, they like to get a lead and then protect the lead. In the United States, our amateurs like to throw a lot of punches. Like you got to go out there and you get it in. You know what I'm saying? Jab right hand, come back with the hook, step over, come back with another right hand, bring back the 3, step over, right uppercut, come back with something. That's the way we fight over here. And that's the way I still see him fight. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see him come with the professional style, kind of calm down, settle down a little bit, and let's get the pro style going. You know what I'm saying? The Kane deal said Dulorme finna get stopped. That's my prediction. Yeah, that was my prediction on the Champ Ross, man. I think he's gonna try to come and test him a little bit though. Call of Duty girl, salute to you.
I want to see Ennis send Dulorme to the upper room.
Yeah, don't be surprised that motherfucker come and land some of his own though. Hey, McKinney, salute. Signs of the time said 25-year-old joints are better than 31-year-old joints. I mean, that's true, but it really ain't no. I think, especially in this modern day right here, I don't think that's like a real big difference, man. I've seen too many fighters do great things at 31 years old. And just thinking about myself, man, I've been in athletics all my life. Like, me at 31, I didn't feel like no fucking old man. You know what I'm saying? I can't even really think of too much of a difference between me at 25 and 31. You know, especially when you like a smaller guy. I could understand if you some kind of big Shaq, Greg Oden type motherfucker, but when you 5'9" or 5'7" or some shit, and you've been 150 pounds all your life, how much of a wear and tear your joints taking? That kind of remind me too, because like you'll think about like doing road work and stuff like that. That'll take a big toll on your joints. I had added another book to my little book collection on Kindle. I got a book about Joe Gans. I said I was gonna get a book about Jersey Joe Walcott, but I just couldn't pass up on the Joe Gans book. And it kind of tripped me out, man, because in the beginning of the book, they was talking about how fighters from that generation, they felt like fighters from the 30s were soft. They said that they were soft because they sparred in 16-ounce gloves and they used headgear. And they said that back in Joe Gans's day, since they were training to fight 45 rounds, they would get up and run 10 to 20 miles a day. And they felt like the fighters in the 30s were soft because they was running 3 to 5 miles a day. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, if they feel that way about them fighters, how would they feel about the fighters today? You know what I'm saying? Like, God damn, them motherfuckers running 20 miles a day talking about these boys are soft. And they said, and part of the reason why they feel like defense was starting to kind of fall off is because fighters were sparring in headgear. They say you can't really learn to slip a shot the right way if you're wearing headgear because it kind of makes you complacent to get clipped by some shots. But if you ain't got no protection on, you don't want to get hit with nothing. So that'll kind of keep you on your toes more. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was just a trip, man. But yeah, modern day, I don't think 31 is too bad, man. El Chapo said, I like Stan Jonas, Ortiz, Russell, and Ennis. Okay, Stan Jonas, Virgil Ortiz, Russell and Ennis. I don't know about Stan Jonas, man. I do got a little respect for him. He was 141-19 coming out that Lithuania boxing program, you know what I'm saying? But he's still kind of basic, though. I do like his punch variety, and he goes to the body very strong. Like you said, he kind of reminds you like of a young Triple G or something, but I think he is very beatable. You know what I'm saying? What's up to my boy Eli Zachary, the Curl Killer? Salute.
Hey, shout out Yasir Hussein, Bud Crawford, Real Promoter, TV. CSHB Dog. Salute, fam. What's good
Salute.
with
Salute. Signs of the times. So Gary Antoine Russell beats Haney, Shakir, and Tank. Damn, that's a tough ass, but he pretty much bigger than them guys too. I mean, he fighting at 140. Them other guys, they fighting at 130 and 135. So he should have an advantage over them guys. You about to say something, bro?
Yeah, Tony Snowflake. Salute, fam.
Call of Duty girl said Gary Antoine Russell should fight Tank since Rolly is getting hashtag me too. Yeah. You say you think Gary Antoine Russell should fight Tank. I think they on two different levels in their careers right now, though. You know what I'm saying? Gary Antoine Russell, he trying to make a name for himself, and Tank is already in the position where we paying for all his fights already. All his fights, no matter who he fight, gonna be on pay-per-view from now on. So they on two different levels. Even though I know the same thing could go for Rolly, but y'all understand the game. Gary Antoine Russell is a way tougher opponent than Rolly Romero. So they don't want the high risk, low reward. They rather take low risk, low reward, because that's what Rolly Romero is. But Rolly Romero was only 25-10 as an amateur. I mean, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? 25-10. He about to fight on pay-per-view. Pecos Bill said, y'all want to win, pick with MZ then. Goddamn, you want to win, put MZ in on them boys. Except for when it comes to Canelo and Plant, because I got to come through and serve Marlo and Pecos Bill some crow on that shit. Goddamn, we got 1 week left, bro. The chickens gonna come home to roost on y'all, boy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, caw, you mean. J8, salute to you. What's going down? Black Lifestyle 6, salute to you. Said, Antoine is special. Yeah, Gary Antoine Russell special. I think so too, bro. J.A. say Boots inside of 6, man. I'll be very impressed if Boots stopped the man in 6 rounds. I think the shit gonna go longer than that. I say Boots in like 10 rounds. You know what I'm saying? But if you get him out of there in 6, because that's the same round. That's the exact. I think that's the amount of rounds he got Lipinget's out in. So if he get this guy Dulorme out in the same period of time, I'll be very impressed. But I don't see it happening though. D-Lo, salute to you, man. That's the voice of reason. What's going down? J-Dog, my boy up in this bitch. What's up with it? Say Boots in 5, goddamn. All right, we're going to see. Derek Bailey said, I got James by unanimous decision, goddamn. We have to part ways on the Chan Ross, man. I got to serve you some crow, bro. J.A. say, what's y'all thoughts on that top rank fight? You must be talking about Jose Vargas versus Jose Cepeda. I had looked at the odds, man. They had the odds even. They had both of them at minus 115. You know what I'm saying? So the odds makers think it's like a pick'em type fight. Zapata, he was only 15-1 as an amateur, man. And this boy Vargas, he was 72-8. And when I was looking at them at the press conference, Zapata seemed like he could barely even talk. So to me, it looked like the weight gain, the weight loss, I mean, was kicking him in his ass. It reminded me of when Jose Ramirez was getting ready to fight against Josh Taylor, because he looked like he could barely fight, and it looked like he was hungry as a motherfucker. I had told El Chapo to go look at Zapata, and Zapata, Chapo came back talking about Zapata looked like one of them Night Walkers on Game of Thrones. so you feel sorry for the motherfucker. He looked like he was half dead. So
hey, shout out D-Lo 404. If I ain't see you, fam, I seen somebody say something to you. Chill, La La D in the building. Salute, sis.
What's up with it? Yeah, so I'm going ahead and take Jose Vargas in the fight, man. And when I saw him, because he had a lot more life in him, he had a lot more energy. And when I looked at them at the weigh-in too, he looked like the stronger guy. And I think he got the better overall skill set. I know he don't got the punch that Zapata got, but I think he got better skills than Zapata. So I'm going ahead and take Jose Vargas tonight. You know what I'm saying? Black Light Stop 6 at Dulorme drop Ugas in the goddamn fight. Yeah, dude, seemed like him with that. I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of in and out of consciousness, man, when I was watching the fight. Because thank God, man, I got my gas situation taken care of down here. Hey, man, I ain't even know they been selling weed in Texas at the shops. Except they ain't been selling the Delta 9 THC. They've been selling Delta 8 THC. And it's kind of like a modern form of Delta 9, even though it really don't feel like it. But look, if you take the shit in edibles like some gummies, when it gets metabolized in the liver, it turns into Delta 11, just like the Delta 9 does. So I've been in this bitch fucked up. I got some headbanger, and I got some Bubba Kush with the Delta 8, and I got some shit out the streets. I got some biscotti out the streets. That's the Delta 9, and I got some gummies and shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm good to go in this hoe. Hey, what you got over there in your gas pump, bro?
I got some Michael Myers and some other shit. I forgot the name of it though. Hold on, let me get the.
That nigga said some Michael Myers. Goddamn, that's appropriate for Halloween. JA, okay, I read that. Session said, I'm always at work on trivia nights. That shit sucks, man. It's all good, bro. Shit, we're gonna have plenty more to come. You know what I'm saying? What's up with you? That's the Intercontinental champion. JA said, Boost going to send him to the Shadow Realm. Goddamn, all right. It's just boxing. What's up with it? Say salute to the corner. Ennis by knockout. Yeah, that's why I took on the Chan Ross. Let's lock in. What's up to my boy Tom Banger? Salute to you. That's my brother from another mother. Y'all Sir Hussein was going down. Say salute to the corner in the chat. Bud Crawford, real promoter TV, said first time in the gym. Salute Block fam, man. Welcome to the gym. J-Dog said I was stronger at 31 than 25. Goddamn. It seemed like that probably is the case for me too, because at 25, I was probably like I would walk around probably like 175 or something. Metabolism was still pretty fast. So when I get into some shape where I feel good, my body fat percentage ain't too low, I'd be like 172. But when I was 31, that's when I started getting to like 180, 185 type shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I do think I had a little bit more grown man strength when I was 31 instead of 25. Tony Snowflakes, what's up with you? Said facts, no difference. Yeah, I didn't see too much of a difference with the way I felt. Eli Zachary said, bro, I'm 38 and it took getting out of shape for me to know I was old. 31 is not old. I don't feel old now. I'm with y'all on that, man. And like I said, in the history of boxing, 31 years old, especially in recent boxing history, we've been seeing fighters do something. How old was Marcos Maidana when he fought against Adrian Broner? Wasn't Marcos Maidana about 32 years old when he fought Maidana? And look what he went out there and did. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think 31 is good. Did you go find it, bro?
No, hold on. I forgot I was letting hyphy ass in the door.
All right. Pecos B, okay, talking to Bud Crawford, real promoter. Signs of the time. So I didn't say the shit was old. Yeah, we understand, bro. We just saying we don't think it's that much of a discrepancy from being 31 and 25 for the small guys. You know what I'm saying? And there's some bigger guys in here that saying the same thing. Some 6'3", 6'4" motherfuckers. Derek Bailey say facts. Call of Duty girls, the tank is definitely going to pick a replacement, that's for sure. Tank is gonna definitely pick a replacement, cherry pick a replacement. What you talking about? Who he cherry pick? You talking about the Rolly fight or something? J Dog said they was cash and Rolly out.
Hey, it's Ghost Rider, Michael Myers and Ghost Rider.
Yeah, that shit sound player for some Halloween shit, man. Tell Hype you said what's up. Salute. J Dog said they would cash and roll it. Yeah, that makes sense though, man, because they've been building up some hype about the fight. You know what I'm saying? So they went on to build it up. Now they trying to capitalize off of it because Rolly do be attracting attention with the way that he talk, man. A lot of his videos be having a lot of views. They be having a lot of likes and shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I can see them letting that shit build up and cashing it out on the boys. Gil Cole said Marlo picking plant too. Yeah, Marlo picking plant. Absolutely. I got to take Canelo in that shit. Eli Zachary said he got plant. Well, goddamn, we got enough crow for everybody. Don't worry about it. Pecos Bill said, you going to be eating that crow. All right, OG, we going to see. Bud Crawford, real promoter, okay, say he subscribed to Pecos Bill. Hey, man, everybody subscribe to MZ Talk Boxing. He do live streams on Tuesdays. He drop videos pretty much every day. You know what I'm saying? That's the OG. Derek Bailey said, I got Ennis an 8. Goddamn, all right. I'm going to go ahead and stick with 10. Signs of the Time said Rolly was going in there to be a sacrifice for the money team. Yeah, that's what it looked like it's gonna be, man. I've been looking at the guy train and all that kind of stuff, man. He barely looked like an open class fighter. He looked like a novice the way that he throw his punches. He's just a pretty good athlete and he's very strong. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, we're gonna see how the shit go. I think he's gonna get knocked out, but he do got a puncher's chance. So we'll give him that. He got a puncher's chance. La D, goddamn me, that's the queen. What's up with it? Pecos Bill said, Baby Ali doing this thing tonight. I don't really call him Baby Ali, man. I call him Young Trinidad. Because he look more like Trinidad than Ali, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Lil Feezy said he got boosts in Jamal James, all right. I got to serve you some crow on that Jamal James, though. Call of Duty girl said she picked Vargas too, but let's lock in the form Voltron. Lala Lee said Trez Tank tweeted he's done with boxing after his next fight. Rougarou pissed him off in a tweet. I can't say that shit sounds strong. Somebody say something to you in the tweet and you just like, well, fuck it, I'm done with boxing altogether. But I ain't gonna get on him too tough because I don't really know the full context. Eli Zachary out talking about Trey X gas stuff for real. Oh, yeah. Cause y'all remember last time I ain't had nothing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, when I seen that shit, I was like, damn, so y'all selling weed in here? And she was like, nah, that's a Delta 8. And then she started showing me everything. I was like, well, let me get a ball of that. Let me get a ball of that type shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I ain't even think I was going to like it, to be honest. But, yeah, that shit's straight. That shit's straight. This is probably the most fucked up I ever been coming into the gym. Lala D said, Bud Crawford, real promoter. Okay, talking to the Bud Crawford, real promoter. Rod at the channel said he got some gelato and Grey Goose on deck on them boys. Tone Banker said, I'll be exhausted from work. I'll be missing a lot more than I should. It's all good, bro. We understand that life happens. And we also understand that 9 out of 10 of y'all gonna duck that trivia anyway. You know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfucker coming here and get busted up. They going to the body on y'all ass and coming back with the hook. Y'all make sure y'all avoid that shit like the plague. I ain't mad at you. Right, that's the chance that he learned a lot on Monday. All right, that's what's up. We got some more to learn. I told you, I just got another book, man. I got the Joe Gans book. So you already know I'm gonna have some questions for Joe Gans, you know what I'm saying? I'm already learning some shit about him too. Lala Lisa Triggs, how did I rank so far in Chan Ross? Well, I know that you got a good one on me earlier. It was this one guy, I can't even remember his name. I just know that his amateur record was 419. And he fought this guy, his last name was Abreu, if I'm not mistaken. And I picked the guy to knock Abreu out in 3 rounds, and you picked Abreu to win the goddamn fight. And I think Abreu did win by knockout in 7 rounds. So you got the points, and I fell off on that shit. But I came back on your ass later on because you had went against Babbage. When Babbage went against that Latino heavyweight, I can't remember his name, but I caught up to you on that shit. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see how this shit shake up, where the chips fall. Tom Banks said at 31, I was a fucking machine, man. Square Bennett, Tweez Lamar was going down, said smoking that Dosey Lotto. Yeah, them 2 of my favorite strains right there. So he got a combination of the 2. Pecos Bill said he got booze in this tonight. Tom Banks said smoking his eyes. I ain't never heard of that strain, bro. KO, salute to you. So what's up, MARLO'S Corner? What's going down? right at the chance of shit. At 31, I was still in my prime. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is in boxing. Like in boxing, like when a motherfucker gets about, I say maybe 24 all the way up to 34. I know that's a pretty wide range, but if you look in boxing, that's when you see fighters still winning. Once they start turning 35 and 36, that's when you start to see them fall off. Except for the bigger guys, like the heavyweights, they age a lot better because they're not killing themselves to make weight the way the smaller fighters are. You know what I'm saying? So you'll see them still looking pretty good at 37, 38. But for the small guys, about 24 to 34, you'll see them out there winning in these modern times right here. KO say salute to the chat. Eli Zachary said, laugh my ass off. We just joined it in the conversation. Okay, talking the signs of the time. Let me get out your business. My boy Napoleon Armstrong was going down with you. Salute. Rod as the champ said, Ennis ninth round knockout. I want to say, yeah, I'm right behind you, bro. I'm on 10th round knockout. Call of Duty girl said, I hope Plant wins. I definitely don't like Canelo, but I am leaning towards him. Yeah, I hope that I'm wrong in the fight too. You know what I'm saying? I would be very pleased if Plant went out there and won the fight. But when I sit up here and I think about this fight in a historical context, and I ask myself, if I look into the future and I see like my grandkids or something, they might pick up a boxing book. Which one of these two fighters are they more likely to be reading about? Are they gonna be reading about Caleb Plant or are they gonna be reading about Canelo? I gotta say they're gonna be reading about Canelo. You know what I'm saying? And I got respect for Plant. Plant got some pretty decent skills as long as he's fresh. You know what I'm saying? But he was 97-20 as an amateur. That's pretty cool. But he wasn't getting gold medals in the national tournaments for the most part. He was a runner-up. He'll get bronze and all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So that just make me think that he just ain't a top level type dude. Like if he was a D1 athlete, I don't think he going to Alabama. I don't think he going to LSU or USC. I don't think he going to none of that. I think he gonna be at maybe Baylor. I can see him at Baylor. I ain't gonna put him nowhere like a San Diego State or some shit like that. I ain't gonna do him like that. But I could see him like at Cal or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Boise State. I might be giving him too much credit, but yeah, I don't see him as like a SEC. He went to Georgia type of athlete. I don't see him like that. You know what I'm saying? Bud Crawford promoter said they going to be eating that plant crow. What you about to say, bro?
Hey, KO, salute. Who was that? God damn, lost my train of thought. But Cypher Supreme, salute, bro. What's happening? Oh, that was Napoleon Armstrong. Salute, bro. What's good?
Yeah. Lala D said Ennis by knockout round 4. Goddamn, is that what you put on the channel, Rose? Lala D said it's Zapata versus Vargas, the main event. That's the main event on the top rank card. The main events on this card right here is Butaev and Jamal James. You know what I'm saying? Bud Crawford, real promoter, said Delta 8 must try. Thanks. Hold on, man.
Hey,
Some just
did you run off Canelo's amateur record?
I don't really have a reliable source. Like I want to say I keep on seeing like 42-1 or some shit like that on Google. It's either that or 66-4. That might be Pacquiao right there. But on Google, I think they say he got like 45 fights or something like that. Not a whole lot. So Plant do got more fights. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to them accomplishments, Canelo ain't no national champion or nothing like that. So that's a good point if you want to bring up the amateur record. But when we take it, include everything that happened in the pro game, he done been in there with the better guys and shit. You know what I'm saying? Far better competition than Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant got that one win over Uzgatagi, and since then he done fought against Mike Lee, Vincent Fagenboots, and the dude that had beat the guy from the UK. I can't even think his fucking name. I see him in my head. He bald headed. What the fuck is that dude named that Caleb Plant beat, man? The dude stepped to Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant put combinations on him all night. I thought Caleb Plant was gonna stop the motherfucker, but they ended up going the distance. Caleb Truax is his name. Yeah, so he done been in there with some weak ass competition. But hold on, there's something about this Bud Crawford Real Promoter TV. Because he giving me frogs and whales, but he say this is his first time on the channel. So if this is your first time on this channel, how do you know to be dropping frogs and whales in the chat? You know what I'm saying?
Mitty G, salute, fam. I think he from Florida. Is that my boy from Florida? I ain't gonna say no names.
Yeah, how the fuck this motherfucker know to drop frauds and wells? This is his first time. He talking about that Delta 8. But hey, I gotta say this though. They done made the Delta 8 illegal. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where you from, but in Texas the shit is illegal. And they actually got it classified as a what they say, man, a Schedule 1 something. I can't remember how they put this shit, but basically, if you got this shit, a Schedule 1 controlled substance or something like that. But if you got this shit, they charging felonies for that shit. I didn't even know it until I got home and looked at the shit on Google. I done walked out this shop. I got a big ass brown bag full of shit. And I'm walking out this bitch with a potential felony in my goddamn hands. You know what I'm saying? But I thought that was player though. I ain't gonna lie. That was my first time I ever bought some weed and got a receipt for it.
Hey, Lala D had a good thought. She said maybe he watched the old video or something.
I don't know about that, man. I don't know. Because, you know, people be changing their names and shit a lot on the corner. That's why, if y'all notice, I always call people by their original names. I don't like motherfuckers changing their names and then coming back and I don't know who the fuck they are. Fuck that, man. I want to know. J-Dog said, my go-to Gorilla Glue #4. Goddamn, yeah, I definitely love that glue. I ain't had none in a long time, though. Pagos Bill said, I got my bud, I got a bottle of wine. It's about to go down, absolutely. Eli Zachary said, I'm on Crown and sipping this Menage a Trois wine with my wife. Goddamn, they about to get it cracking over there. Napoleon Armstrong said he got some white gummies and biscotti drinking Oktoberfest. Goddamn, yo, we chilling in this motherfucker. I keep on forgetting this is Halloween weekend and shit. Eli Zach said, I agree, Trey X, 24 to 34 prime. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, bro. 24 to 34 for these fighters. What's up to my boy Cyber Supreme TV? What's going down? Say salute to the game. We're just about to check out these fights tonight, man. See what the young Jaron Boost Ennis gonna do. And let's see if I can do something on the Champ Ross with this Jose Vargas and this damn Jose Zapata. Signs of the time said boxers these days don't take difficult fights until they almost 30. I'm not gonna say that they don't take difficult fights. I think it's more like they don't earn the difficult fights because if you listen to fighters talk, they be like, what has he done? Who has he beat? What has he proven? And since fighters only fight 2 times a year, it takes longer for them to build up that resume to where other fighters feel like they worth the risk or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say all the time that like we look at this as like a young man's game, but it's kind of like an old man's game because it takes you so much time to prove your worth to the game. You know what I'm saying? It takes you till you're down to about 30 years old. J-Dawg said, truth is, I'm down to 200 and I feel strong as quick as shit. I'll make 38 next week, goddamn me. That's what I'm saying, bro. That age shit, man, you already know. Goddamn, as long as you able to keep on doing your thing, keep your testosterone levels up, everything is clear, man. And I ain't gonna get into all that shit, man. I was about to get on my soapbox a little bit, but I'm gonna go ahead and chill. You know what I'm saying? We just all need to just stay active, man. Stay on our longevity, stay strong, and be able to, you know, get out there and move around a little bit. We can't just go out there and fold up and one of these young punks try to run up on us. We got to be able to throw that right hand and come back with something on their punk ass. You know what I'm talking about? Pagos Bill, yeah, you got plan. I got you, OG. I got that crow for you too. Napoleon Armstrong said Ennis and 3 TKO in this motherfucker, man. Y'all boys are disrespecting Dulorme, man. Dulorme is gonna push this kid a little bit tonight, I think. Eli Zachary said, homie got a good gimmick with the Ali look, haircut and all. Yeah, he playing into that shit, man, but I just think he looked more like Trinidad than Ali. Rod as the champ said, I wouldn't be mad to Plant won, but I got to pick Canelo. Plus, Plant fought a sub novice. He did fight a sub novice. That was Mike Lee, man. He fought a motherfucker that fought at the Bengal Scouts at Notre Dame to raise relief funds for motherfuckers strained up in Bangladesh. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that is. Derek Bailey said, Trey, you pick Carl Bayo too? He getting his ass whooped. Yeah, I did pick Carl Bayo. I was going back and forth on that shit too, man, because the guy that he was fighting, the dude that I looked up, it looked like he had some like long arms and it looked like he was taller and he been fighting recently. I think Caraballo was coming off like a short layoff, but I went on and picked him anyway, man. Don't be reminding me, bro, goddamn. Let me see that shit after the fight. Lala D said she got Canelo. Cyber Supreme TV said he chilling in the cut. J-Dawg said Canelo went pro at 15. Yeah, I do remember seeing that shit. But according to Google, they say he still had a few amateur fights, like 40, 45 amateur fights. Cyber Supreme TV said, looking at this Rivera kid, he really do favor young Ali. So y'all see the Ali, huh? Don't nobody see Trinidad except for me. Scroll down. Nitty G, salute to you. Napoleon Armstrong said, what's good, Marlo? Did Bud make Porter sign a rabies clause? Oh, you talking about the cartoon we had did and shit. Because the what the motherfuckers say? Because the dog face punk might try to bite. Y'all said what I'm saying, Detective Trey. I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. You know I'm gonna get out there and do my research though. Lala D said maybe watch the old y'all. Okay, y'all talking about that motherfucker Bud Crawford, real promoter. Derek Bailey said, I don't want Canelo to win, and I don't want to pick him, but I'm leaning towards Canelo, man. It is what it is. This shit's so crazy, man. We feel so much pressure on us. We gotta apologize for our picks, man. I really don't want this motherfucker to win, man. I apologize for picking him, but I hope he loses, but I'm gonna still pick him though. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go through all them changes when we make our picks. Signs of the Time said, I want Plant to win too, but Canelo will step to Plant all night. I don't have faith in Plant's chin. Plant might get done like the rest of the UK fighters. Yeah, it's his stamina that's really standing out to me. When you get past 6-7 rounds, he looked like a different guy. Uzkatagi was all over that boy, and I know Canelo gonna bring pressure like Uzkatagi, but it's gonna be scientific pressure. He ain't gonna just step to him. He gonna be countering and stuff.
You see who he got as his strength and conditioning coach?
I
He got
did. I saw Wade, something Wade or some Coach Wade.
Yeah, oh boy, that Trent Porter.
That's good. That's good. But shit, he was also on the snack program too. And they didn't do nothing with it. So I don't know, man. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Tagos Bill said, making me suspicious. I don't even know what you're talking about, OG. Y'all serve saying said I got some runs and it hit me different tonight. I'm like, ha, that motherfucker say he in outer space, goddamn live and reporting. Pecos Bill, okay, talking to Cyber Supreme. Let me scroll down. KO said, I'm sipping on this Spring Hill, Texas vodka, Fort Worth, Texas in the building. Goddamn, salute to you. J-Dawg say facts. J.A. say no drink, just smoke. Sunset Sherbet. Yeah, I don't drink either, man, but I love working out. That alcohol is too much of a diuretic, man. I drink one drink and that shit had me feeling fucked up for like 2 or 3 days, it seemed like. J.A., I see El Chapo said, Trey, I said the same thing about Bud promoter. He came in talking about Block Fam. Yeah. Talking about this is his first day in the gym. He come in talking about Block Fam and dropping frogs and shit. Hands of Stone said if Khan can go 6, Plant can go 12. Man, I don't know, man. Do Amir Khan, do he got stamina issues and shit? Well, I know he only went 6 rounds, so he didn't even get a chance to show his stamina. I
Hey,
don't really put Khan
Billy
in
Joe
Plant in the
Saunders.
same category.
Well, Billy Joe Saunders went 8 or 9. And he got stamina issues.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He got his ass knocked out though. I don't know about Plant though, man.
He was winning the fight. Goddamn me.
He was doing well, but you know them scientific fighters, they do like to start off slow and kind of study the situation first before they go to work. You know what I'm saying? So I think that play a part too. But we gonna see, man. Y'all, one thing about it, y'all can't help Plant, man. Y'all can
Hey,
wish upon a star. Y'all can put y'all hands in the air and give the man your strength so he can make a spirit bomb like he on Dragon Ball Z. The man is gonna get his ass whooped. I'm telling
hey,
y'all.
I'm telling you, I just seen the future. Last time you sit here and said this shit, you was eating crow, and it was some bitter crow too. You know what I'm saying? Watch out now, Trey.
I
You
ate
gonna be
crow.
serving your ass a full plate.
I ate crow when it came to Usyk and Joshua. 335 and 15 going up against 40 and 8 or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This is a totally different situation right here, man. That motherfucker Plant is not no Usyk and Anthony Joshua is not no Canelo. This is a different situation. We gonna see though, man. We gonna see. J-Dawg said, I'm at the post office. Hold on. I'm at the post office on the walking route just for the purpose of keeping it moving, goddamn. Sight Buzz salute to you. Said Dulorme gonna run for it. Like, you think he gonna run? Man, I ain't seen Dulorme run from nobody. I don't think Dulorme gonna run, man. I think he gonna come and fight back. Nitty G said, really haven't been able to catch your brothers live because of my work schedule, but I'm off tonight. Got some blue cookies mixed with that gelato, goddamn. Me say he got him a nice hybrid on them boy. J.A. say he just got dropped again. He said Rivera out there putting that work in, huh? Cypher Supreme TV said today mathematics is okay. He's talking to Hyphy. La D said true trash. Dulorme is going to push him to give him a 4th round knockout. Y'all better put some kind of respect on Dulorme's name, man. Don't y'all know this man was 140 and 2 as an amateur, man? Don't y'all know that he got a bunch of tough ass fights on his resume, man. I can't think everything off the top of my head. I think he got like a win over Hammer and Hank Lundy at 140. That was a few years ago. And if you look at what Hank Lundy did was a payday, Hank Lundy still got a little something left. That motherfucker lost to Thomas Dulorme. Dulorme did get stopped by Crawford, but he was out there lighting Crawford ass up early in that fight. You know what I'm saying? He had a tough ass fight against Jordanis Ugas. So let me ask y'all this. If you look at Jaron Boots Ennis at this stage of his career, do y'all feel like he is light years ahead of Jordanis Ugas? A man with 385 amateur fights. Jaron Boots Ennis only got 61, 58 and 3. Jordanis Ugas is an Olympic bronze medalist. And the motherfucker got a win over Manny Pacquiao. Well, he didn't have a win over Manny Pacquiao at that time, but since then he got a win over Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all feel like Jaron Boots Ennis is light years ahead of Jordanis Ugas? Because Ugas and Dulorme had a real competitive fight. They had a tough fight. You know what I'm saying? Derek Bailey said Rivera looked like both of them to me. Okay, so you see both of the motherfuckers. Eli Zagger said, man, exactly. J-Dog and Trex, I run 2 miles, do my calisthenics and weights. Got to stay ready to keep from getting ready. I'm 219 and will be happy to hit 210 on them motherfuckers. Yeah. Goddamn, for the young punks want to run up with that bullshit on, bro. J-Dog said, damn, Sean does look like Scrappy Duke. El Chapo said, what fight changed people's minds about Plant, do you think? I didn't really just change my mind about him, man. I think he's a good fighter. I think he showed something against Uzcategui. I just don't think his competition has been up to par. Like when he was going up against, like just think about this shift. Just think about this shift real quick. You go from being a 20-1 favorite in your last fight to all of a sudden you were 10-1 underdog in your next fight. Like, God damn, like what kind of shift is that? I mean, you go from being a 20-1 favorite to being a 10-1 underdog. Like, God damn, that's a big ass shift in competition that this motherfucker been fighting, man. This motherfucker been fighting Vincent Fagenboots, Mike Lee, and Caleb Truax. And we're gonna go from that to Canelo Alvarez. Man, this boy got an ass whooping waiting on him. J.A. said Rivera looks solid tonight. Yeah, I like Rivera, man. I can't remember what I saw his fucking record was. Damn, my mind it went blank. But yeah, from what I've seen, he's a pretty good fighter. And he was talking about he wanted to get in the ring with some of the bigger guys in the division as well. He called out some names. J.A. say Boots in 5, goddamn. So he ain't trying to hear none of that shit I'm talking about. Boots in 5. He sounded like that white boy that was that fan of the Suns when he went up in the arena and he was beating up them Nuggets fans, them Denver Nuggets fans. Suns in 4. This motherfucker said Boots in 5. J.A. say Canelo might knock Plant out. That's what I'm thinking, bro. I think he's going to get him tired and we're going to come down the stretch. I say about 9 rounds. We're going to put him on his ass. I'm talking about we. But that's my pick, so we. Chapo said Marlo trying to speak it, believe it, and receive it with Plant on. J-Dog talking about snack is overrated. That's true, but I'm just saying the man has tried to put some attention on his stamina, and I don't know if it's really just been working for him. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to see if Coach Wade can help him with his stamina.
Hey, shout out Antonio Ariano. He says Trey and Marlo said, oh no, he was talking about the Lakers, man. The Lakers looking all right, Antonio. Hey Trey.
What's up?
I don't want to hear you making no excuses. Like, yeah, but Canelo, it was cold that night. You know what I'm saying? Give Plant his props when he put them motherfucking skills on Canelo, man.
Let me ask you this question: when have I not gave a man his props?
I can't even remember.
I always give a man his props. That's one thing, man. I stand him.
Probably one time. That's it.
Well, ain't nobody perfect, but I always remember giving them props. Are you talking about Charlo?
Yeah, that came to my mind when you said that. It was Charlo who
Oh, shit! I don't know how many props you deserve when you go out there with a 30-1 underdog and you had a fight of your life. So shit, I give him props for winning, but I ain't about to say, oh yeah, he proved something to me tonight. Like hell no. But when it comes to, but if I get a, but I also pick Charlo in that fight too. If I make a pick and I get the fight wrong, shit, I stand on my pick and give him props. And I stand on your scorecard. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you put that shit out there, nigga, I stand on that shit. We keep it moving.
fact.
Napoleon Armstrong said facts, Trey. Plant stamina issues will start earlier from Canelo pressure and being on the big stage for the first time. Canelo in fight. That's a good point, bro. A lot of people don't understand how your nerves can fatigue a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's a bunch of like you might even have some phasic muscle contractions or some shit that's draining energy from your ass. You know what I'm saying? This is your first time on this stage. Yeah, so that play a part. We're gonna see about this shit, bro. YG Knight, salute to you. Say salute to the corner. J-Dawg said Kovalev too. What you talking about, Kovalev? You talking about that's another one that Canelo beat or something? Pecos Bill said wine is good for your blood. Yeah, I have read that shit. I done also read that the shit not good for you, man. That's one thing about nutrition. You look at one source, they'll say, hey man, eat this shit, it's good for you. You see another source, they be like, nah, that's some bullshit, it'll kill you. Nitty G said, I know I'm in the minority, but I got sweet hands styling on Canelo. Nah, you ain't in the minority too much, man. Pecos Bill think that's gonna happen. Marlo think it's gonna happen too. You know what I'm saying? J.A. says it's because Victor Conte can't put his mix in it. I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. That name do sound familiar, Victor Conte. You got me feeling like a casual. I probably should know these names, huh?
He talking about old boy the cheater. Oh guy, he known for steroids, Victor Conti.
Oh, okay.
The snack guy, the guy that owns snack. That's who that is.
Oh, okay. Cyber Supreme TV said Plant finna get his ass beat. I think he is too, bro. J.A. said Caleb Plant not ready. I don't think he ready either, man. I mean, he as ready as he gonna be. I just don't think he ready to beat no fucking Canelo Alvarez. They got me thinking about this motherfucker. I can't even remember who it was, man. Uh, this motherfucker. He was trying to get ready to fight against Gene Tunney. And the dude went to Harry Greb and was like, hey man, can you help me get ready for this fight? You know what I'm saying? And Harry Greb told the motherfucker, hey man, it ain't nothing that nobody can teach you that's gonna help you beat no fucking Gene Tunney. You're getting your ass whooped. And that's what that shit sound like, man. That motherfucker, it ain't no getting ready. He gonna get his ass whooped. Eli Zachary said, I'm not lying. I'm going with my heart, not my head picking Plant. Goddamn, you going with his heart, yeah. Say it with your chest. KO said, I like this Rivera kid. Yeah, he gonna come fight back, man. Let's see him in some more step-up type fights. Napoleon Armstrong said Boost angles would be too much for Dulorme early. Okay, we're gonna see. Okay, let's go ahead and put it out there then. All of y'all people talking about Dulorme is gonna get stopped early. If the motherfucker gets stopped late in the fight, y'all ass is eating some form of crow in here. And if he gets stopped early, I'll eat crow. Because I'm saying he's gonna go about 10 rounds. I think this is the first real test for Jaron Boots Ennis. The man has not fought nobody, and that includes Lipingas. Lipingas only had 35 amateur fights, 30-5. That's it. All the man did, he had the good ass. He had a good fight against Mikey Garcia, even though he lost 8-4. He went out there and beat Lamont Peterson. We give him props on that. I picked him to beat Peterson too because Peterson had one foot in the graveyard and the other foot on the banana peel. So he was basically retired in this motherfucker. And shit, I think that's all he did. And that's what we giving Ennis a lot of credit for. I think Ennis is a hell of a young prospect, blue chip prospect. But this is his first time going against a motherfucker with 140 amateur fights, a person that done been with all kind of top professionals. This man is not gonna come kiss the ring. So, like I said, if the man gets stopped early, I'll eat crow. If he gets stopped late, y'all eating crow.
Hey, shout out J8, YG Knight, and Bush God. Salute, fam.
J.A. say, damn, that's crazy. Boots in 5. El Chapo said Plant could come off a year's worth of binging on some Mexican meat and he still get waxed. Plant so predictable in his defense, he's going to get his jab countered all night. Nitty G said Boots in 4. Cyber Supreme TV say no. Napoleon Armstrong said if I were Plant, I would be sure to have some clenbuterol in my system too. Goddamn, let me get that bottle, the one I mixed.
I like how y'all just disrespecting the skills, like y'all don't see playing skills. Just talking like he's some sub novice or some shit. The boy got the skills, man. I don't know what y'all see, but he gonna prove it next weekend.
Yeah, he got some skills. He ain't no sub novice. We ain't taking that away. Canelo said he got some pretty good skills too, but he ain't got no A level skills. I see some B level skills, and I think he gonna go out there and get his ass stopped. We definitely gonna see though, man. Hey, Marlo,
So
you can try to tag in to help the motherfucker, brother, but they will not let you help this man plant fight, brother.
now you know I'm gonna eat my crow, man. If some skills don't pay the bills, you know what I'm saying? But hey, I just think, you know what I'm saying, Playing got it, man. The best thing Canelo got is counter punching. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be his best asset. And we seen how that worked. With Billy Joe was a real eye-breaker for me, man. Like Billy Joe was handling him skill wise. But Billy Joe, that ring was showed in the ring. He was out of position. Bent
Can
over
I
in front, bent over in front of his opponent. That was ring rush right there, man. That was dumb as hell.
look? I ain't mean to interrupt you, but can I ask you a question real quick?
Yeah, go ahead and shoot.
What's Caleb Plant's trainer's name?
I don't even know.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Shit.
Goddamn.
Eddie Reynoso was him before though, right? Eddie Reynoso was him. We didn't always know Eddie Reynoso. You know what I'm
That was
saying?
many, many moons ago. That man improved. They done already proved
I was,
themselves in the ring. They didn't improve, man. They done learn from every experience that they done had. This motherfucker here, I will say one thing though that I like about Caleb Plant's
hey,
trainer.
one of them is daddy though, bro. One of them is his daddy. So they've been together for a minute. I'm not saying he's some famous trainer, but one of them is his pop. His pops had an amateur background, but the other guy I do not know his name.
Well, his head trainer, I don't know shit about him. And when I listened to his instructions in the Uzgatagi fight, I was not overwhelmed. That motherfucker in one round, I think it was going from the 8th to the 9th round. He told Caleb Plant to slow his combinations down because he wanted to be more mindful of the defense. So he wanted him to pretty much stick and move, throw a single or two punches at the most, then step back out of range. And it just seems so basic. Like your combinations are slowing down. So let's slow them down purposely so we can focus more on defense. If your combinations is slowing down, that tells me that you're throwing every punch as fast as you can. So that's why your coach noticed, hey, them combinations ain't coming out quite the same. If you got a sophisticated fighter, they gonna mix it up. Some punches gonna be fast, some punches gonna be a little bit slower tempo, so you can throw your opponent off. Caleb Plant just jump in, like everything is fast, and it looks real simple to me. You know what I'm saying? So, but I will say this: one thing I like about his trainer, I like the way he hold mitts. He was letting Caleb Plant literally hit him in the face. I don't think I ever seen a trainer hold mitts like that. Like he would shoot the jab and he got Caleb Plant countering the jab. Yeah, you saw this shit. He was hitting him in the face, bro. Like you could see it.
Looking like a turtle. He looks like a turtle with his head half out the shell and shit.
Yeah.
This shit look weird in a motherfucker, but that shit was hard though.
But yeah, it tripped me out. Like I literally could see his head snap back a little bit. Like I could see the shock wave go through him. I was like, damn, this man Caleb Plant is hitting this dude for real. Like I ain't never seen a trainer let a man hit him. I think you responded to Antonio Ariano. La D said Dulorme is good, but it's more about boots.
Hey, that's strength and conditioning though. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just for his stamina and all that kind of shit. His strength. His main trainer. I don't know. I think he's Hispanic, but his main trainer is somebody else. I don't even know the dude's name, but he's just working with Wade for strength and conditioning.
Yep, he got some kind of lizard looking motherfucker he got out there. I don't know what his name is though. The Kane Deal said, no, not really. Boost just bigger, faster, stronger than a lot of these welterweights. That's a large part of his dominance. Like you said, Lippin, yes, caught him, but could not hurt the motherfucker. He couldn't, but it still got me thinking, like, what's gonna happen if he get caught by somebody that can hurt him? You know what I'm saying? Right as the chance of Rivera looked like Ali's daughter had a baby with Trinidad's brother. Cyber Supreme TV said, why people think Dulorme finna get knocked out so fast? They ain't got no respect for him, man. They thinking about Dulorme when he fought against Crawford, because Crawford got him out of there in 6 rounds. But he was out there landing a lot of punches on Crawford. But that was the game plan from Crawford and them too, man. They went out there because Dulorme at that time in his career, he was very twitchy, man. He go out there, he got speed, he had decent power. So they wanted to go out there and step to Dulorme and let him use his energy. And then Bomac gave the signal for Crawford to get on offense. He stepped in with a 3-2 combination and dropped Dulorme ass. And then he finished Dulorme because, you know, Crawford a good finisher, especially here lately and when he was at 135. So he was a good, I think that was at 140. So he finished him off, you know what I'm saying? But that's what they thinking about. They ain't thinking about everything that's happened with Dulorme since then. This is a battle-tested veteran. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see, man. We gonna see. J.A. said it's not looking good for the Lake Show. Man, they need a little time, man, so they can jail. I think they'll be okay. And Tony, I think you have responded to Antonio Ariano. What do you say, Trey Marlowe? Will we see a Teofimo versus Haney fight next year? Shit, I didn't know last time, man. I don't know now. Like I said, I don't really get worked up off of what happens in the parking lot some goddamn where. I want to see them guys get together and make the fight happen, man. So I'm optimistic that we might see it, but I don't really expect to see it, though. You know what I'm saying? Pecos Bill said, Plant about to surprise the hell out of Canelo. All right, we're going to see OG. Right at the channel said, I will have count that first slip, a knockdown against Rivera. Okay. I ain't even been watching it, bro. I just been in the chat. El Chapo said, whoever picked Plant, I'm serving some crow tacos with a side of rice and beans, goddamn. And we got some guacamole for your ass. Pecos Bills, okay, talking to La D. J.A. said the Lakers look like old heads out there. Pecos Bills said, I got a new recipe for Crow, especially for UX. All right, OG. El Chapo said, how Marlo pick every fighter to beat Canelo?
Oh, my bad. This nigga Chris talk about, you know, us Mexicans is great at yard work, Marlo. This nigga's a fool.
Yeah.
This nigga crazy.
Chavo said, how Marlo pick every fighter to beat Canelo, but when he beat him, he don't send him in his props. Hey, he already said he gonna give him props if he beat Plant.
Hell yeah. Hey, how can I give a motherfucker props when they got motherfucking stipulations in the motherfucking contract, bro? Weight clauses, catch weights, and all kinds of shit. And when he gonna fight Charlo, though? That's what I want to know.
Well, I don't think they got no stipulations in this one. So he already said he gonna give some credit to Canelo if he beat Plant. Pecos Bill got to give credit too. Y'all can't pick against the motherfucker. Don't give him credit if he win. So that's for Pecos Bill too. If Canelo win, you got to give him props because you pick it against him. I'm gonna say this too. This got me thinking, man. I was gonna go ahead and let this shit ride. I wasn't even gonna say nothing about it. But man, hey, somebody needs to tell Terrence Crawford to shut his ass up. Stop talking all the goddamn time because the dude, like he just be fucking up his own situation. If I listen to Terrence Crawford, I don't even need to give him no props if he go out there and beat Sean Porter. According to Terrence Crawford, this fight is not worth a fuck, and the real fight that'll be bigger for him is if he go out there and fight against Keith Thurman. To me, it sounds like the man don't know what a big fight is. I don't think there's nobody in the world at this point in time that's saying that Keith Thurman is a bigger fight than Sean Porter. This is a what have you done for me lately sport, man. And Keith Thurman, last time we saw the motherfucker fight, he had a ponytail. Now the motherfucker got a taper fade. And it's been that long since we've seen him. You know what I'm saying? So now, Bud Crawford, this is a big fight for you. Sean Porter, this is a fight where you can go out there and shut up the critics. You know what I'm saying? So just go out there and fight. Stop trying to downplay. Stop trying to be a motherfucking victim with your double talking ass. When I listen to him talk, man, the dude frustrates me. Like, let me give you an example. After the Shakur Stevenson fight, he had a great performance against Heron. So I saw the interview between Brian Custer and Terrence Crawford. So they was asking Crawford about Shakur Stevenson. So Crawford said that Shakur Stevenson, he was dominant at 126. He's dominant at 130. And if he moves up to 135, he expects him to be dominant there. Then the motherfucker turned around and say that he felt like would nobody at 135 have their way with Shakur Stevenson. Then he turned around and said he felt like Shakur Stevenson will be a threat to anybody at 135. So how do you go from being dominant to being a threat in the exact same soliloquy? This man gave 2 answers to one question. One answer was he expects Shakur Stevenson to be dominant. The next answer was he expects Shakur Stevenson to be a threat. So which one is it? Is the man a threat or is the man going to be dominant? And I also didn't like the way he was pulling Jamel Herring aside. This is what Jamel Herring said. Jamel Herring said that Crawford was pulling him aside and he was telling Jamel Herring, man, I hate that you and Shakur Stevenson got to fight each other. I wish that y'all could pick a different route. If I hear you say something like that, to me, it sounds like that you are open to taking a different route. Fuck taking a different route. Let's go for that belt. Let's go for the championship. I thought that shit was weak. And he talking about he the one that want to make all these fights. Well, bro, that don't sound like that don't sound congruent to me. If on one hand, you want to see you for all the smoke. On the other hand, you would like for another fighter to take a different route. That's double talk to me. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way I see it. What you trying to say, bro?
They in the ring.
Oh, Boots them in the ring already?
Yep.
All right, let me go ahead and try to get myself right, man. So I can take Sko and shit. Boots and Dulorme. Real fast, you over there? I know you just been sitting over there and shit. You might be doing something. Yeah, we about to get ready to get on up in here in this shit, y'all.
Yo, I'm on it, bro.
All right, we better get ready and call the fight, man. They got the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr. after giving the announcements and stuff, you know what I'm saying? What's up the Underground Asylum if I ain't said it to you already? Mike James 616 was going down. My boy Bush God in the building, salute to you. Goddamn. P. Blaylock or something like that. Baylock, welcome to the gym. This your first time. Right, as the champ said, he picked Boots and 9, but they ain't even no crew. If Boots stops him early. Well, no, we got to, man, because if we put them on the chopping block, we got to be on the chopping block with them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what's up to everybody? Salute to y'all. All right, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna run and go grab. Nah, never mind. I'm gonna wait till after the fight. I got enough. I'm just gonna work with this hot ass water I got off of here. I wanted to go grab a cold bottle real quick, but I'm gonna go ahead and chill. Matter of fact, now I'm gonna go get that cold water real quick. Hey, bro, hold it down for me for 1 second. I'm gonna just run to the kitchen and come right back.
All right, bet. KB, salute. Yeah. I see damn near everybody in here got boots. I see Tony Snowflake say boots and fire. Yeah, I think we all got boots. Rough House, what you looking to see, man? Boots is your boy, man. Your A1 day one. Looking to see a stoppage. You picking a stoppage.
Yeah, man. Hold on. I'm sorry. Damn, I'm tripping, bro. I got the volume on. Man. But yeah, I'm looking to Boots in. I'm gonna say anywhere from 4 to 6. Dulorme, yeah, is skilled, veteran. You know, got some seasoning on him, got some years, some rounds on him, man. But I do believe Boots is just gonna be a little bit too fast, too explosive, too athletic, man. Puts me in the mind of uh a young, raw version of Roy Jones Jr. A smaller, younger, raw version of Roy Jones Jr. And man, we know how Roy got down back in the day, man. So I'm expecting to see something that's gonna make me go ooh ah and all that, man. But like I said, I got Boots knockout. I'm gonna say 4 to 6.
4 to 6. Well, I'm ready to take Sko just in case. All right, man, we getting ready for the first round. Straighten this shit up real quick, man. Give me a bird's eye view in this motherfucker. Okay, we in the first round, y'all. All right, Ennis stepped in with a lightning fast jab on the motherfucker. Came back with a jab again. Jab to the body from Dulorme, and Boost reset, and he came back with a jab, and then he stepped around on Dulorme. Loop a right hand for Ennis. Double left hook to the body from Dulorme. Stiff jab from Dulorme, but Boost had came back with a jab at the same time. Jab from Boost, and Dulorme came back with a double jab. Here comes jab from Boost. Jab to the body from Boost, and knocked Dulorme out balance a little bit. Came back with a jab again. Came back with a jab again. Jab to the body from Boost. Left hook tight punch to the body from Dulorme. Right, little bit of head movement. He took a jab from Boots, another jab from Boots again, but Dulorme slipped the jab this time. He over the step of the Boots right now, shooting rangefinder out there. Overhand right type pump for Dulorme, but he missed that shit by a mile. Boots flashed a little smile at him and came back with the jab, and Dulorme came back with the jab. Dulorme slipped the jab, trying to go to the body with something. Lee left hook type pump for Dulorme, but he missed it. Took a jab from Boots, another stiff jab from Boots. Boots came back with the jab again from the orthodox stand. Lee right hand from Boots, and he stepped back in the range. Came back with the jab again on Dulorme. Head movement shift from Dulorme. Boots stepped in with the jab. Lee left hook type pump for Boots. Overhand right type pump for Dulorme. Chop it right hand from Boots and drop the motherfucker right on the side of the head, like behind the ear. God damn.
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
Hey, it looked like y'all motherfuckers might be right tonight. First round, and he looked like he raggedy too. The check engine light is on for Dulorme. I can't cap. I did not see this happening quite like this. Here come Boots. 1, 2, 3 combination from the Sabo stand. Left hand to the body. Left hand to the head. Left hand to the head again from the Sabo stand. Hard right hand from Dulorme trying to get him up off of him. Short left uppercut from Boots. Double right hook to the body from Boots. Looping right hand for Dulorme so he can get the motherfucker off of him. 3-2 combination from Boots like a 3-3-2 combination and drop Dulorme. Dulorme is laying flat on his back too. Looking at the referee counting. Dulorme look like he making a business decision. Dude, he don't know if he want to get up or not. He raggedy. He ain't gonna make it. God damn, first round knockout for Boots Ennis. I was wrong as fuck. I gotta eat some crow. God damn. Man, what you think about this shit, bro?
Shit, I think Boots say shit, we don't get paid for no overtime. Took his ass out early. The shit was nice and sweet. I think Dulorme just, got caught in exchange with him, and he shouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? Because we saw who power was more raw. And he couldn't hang. He couldn't hang with no exchange. He should have boxed. But I think that was impressive, in my opinion. Boots did his goddamn thing, and he got some decent power at welterweight too.
What you think about this shit, bro?
Hey man, I'm not surprised, bro. I'm not surprised. I was hoping to go longer so we see more. But yeah, the combination of power, speed, athleticism, reflexes. Like I said, man, he puts me, in the mind of a young, raw Roy Jones Jr., man, and stuff like this kind of solidifies what I've been thinking and what I've been seeing, man. I would like to see him get more rounds, but I think the only way he's gonna get more rounds is he's gonna have to step up to the big dogs, man, and get challenged. Because it seems like the rest of these cats, man, below the top 4 or 5, man, like they the path of least resistance. He running right through these boys, man. But yeah, man, good showing for that boy Boots, man.
Man, I am over here in shock at what I just seen. Ain't nobody ever done Thomas Dulorme the way that he was just done in this fight. I'm talking about, like, I almost feel speechless.
Not even bug.
Like, man, I didn't even get a chance to even write down the score. Like, we did not even make second half for the first round. Like, man, that shit there was amazing, man. That was definitely a statement. You know what I'm saying? And I'm listening. I am listening, man, because like I said, I have never seen nobody do Dulorme like that, man. That shit was remarkable.
And he ate some good shots from Dulorme, some wild Mississippi type shots. Ate them bitches. And that 1-2 was nice. Place 2.
It looked like a 3-3-2.
In the mailbox.
God damn, man. And I like a fighter that can double up with the same hand. Looked like he came with a 3-3-2 from the southpaw stand. That motherfucker is tough, man. The one thing about him, too, the way that he able to switch, he's always going to keep a fresh lead hand. Because if his lead hand gets tired, he can switch on your ass and come back with something.
Hey, you right as a motherfucker. Hey. You right.
Hey, bro, did you? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That was like an uppercut, hook, and then a straight. That what that was?
Man. Hey, bro, at the end of that combination, did you see the way Dulorme's legs locked up on him?
And he did a little dance.
Yeah. And nigga went timber.
It looked like the moonwalk, and then he froze.
Yeah. And he tried to do that Michael Jackson lean backwards. It didn't work.
Dulorme did catch him with a couple of shots when Ennis was trying to go for the kill, but he was just shaking them hoes off. Like he didn't even feel them, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, very impressive win by Ennis. I'm gonna eat my crow because I felt like Dulorme was gonna go late in the fight. Rod Nation champ, you gotta eat that shit too. Yeah, I see. Let me get in the chat a little bit. J-Dog talking about, told y'all, you ain't told us shit. Yeah, you did tell me, bro. KO, yeah, wow. Pecos Bill said the earshot a bitch. It is, man. God damn, that shit there was crucial. And still said Ennis is a true weight bully. I don't think so. He fought as low as 140 already. And then he only how tall is Ennis? About 5'10. I think him and Virgil Ortiz 5'10. That's not too crazy for the welterweight division. Hell, Sugar Ray Leonard was 5'10. Sugar Ray Robinson was 5'11. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he no weight bully. Spirit of Justice, salute to you. Say, is it over already? Yeah, that shit over. I ain't even said the ref called it off. Who's the boss? God damn. Eli Zachary said that motherfucker damn. J-Dog, yeah. Let me scroll down. Lala D said Boots is the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Yeah, the motherfucker is. It look like he gonna be the truth. J Ace and Steel. El Chapo said, damn, I just went to heat up some food and the shit over. Right at the chance said, Trez, now you got me eating crow in the wind. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna take my 10 points on the Chan Ross, but I ain't gonna lie, I did not see no first round knockout, man. Eli Zach was talking about down again, and to be fair, y'all didn't see no first round knockout either. Yeah, we all should be surprised at least a little bit. Yeah, most of y'all was saying 4-5 rounds. Man, that was a first half of the first round knockout. Sesha said he got that wow factor. He do, man. I gotta admit that. Eli Zachary said that shit is over. Gil Cole said, God damn, Boots ain't playing, man. Square business. Rod Champ said that was a very impressive win for Ennis. I can't do nothing but agree with that. Bush guy said Boots is the truth. He's only 24-2. Chapo said, yo, I'll take a crow Sam just for thinking it was gonna go late. Yeah, I got you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm on that crow with you. I appreciate the mess of frogs, man. Rod Champ said speed kills, man. And it looked like he's a combination of speed, power, timing, and punch placement. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. J.A. said, damn, Vargas done. Vargas done? He done? He says Zepeda sat him down. God damn, I'm going to be eating all kind of crow tonight. Man, I took that motherfucker Vargas. Derek Bailey said Vargas just got dropped in the first round. J-Dawg said, I'm not even feeding Trey X Crow. You said you're not feeding me? Well, chill, you got to serve that crow, bro. Ain't no man gonna feed me shit. I ain't gonna count, man. It's been too much of that shit on the internet I've been seeing. I saw a video with Shula King. This one dude was at a restaurant with his girl, and he let the damn chef squirt some damn mustard in his mouth. I was like, man, that's the most suspect looking shit, man. I ain't gonna say nothing too crazy because I don't want YouTube to flag our video. But nah, brother, ain't now man gonna feed me motherfucking thing. Derek Bailey said Vargas got stopped in the first round. He got stopped already. J.A. Vargas is done. First round knockout. Lala D said, good. I like Zepeda foot. Man, what the hell? I ain't gonna lie, man. God damn, this night about to turn into a nightmare in this bitch. Derek Bailey said, I would be in the basement this week on the Chair Ross. Me too, man. I've been talking shit to Lala D because Lala D ass been sub-basement in this motherfucker. Look like she gonna kick my ass this week. Napoleon Armstrong said, I was the closest Boots in 3. Lala D said, Boots is always saying he's hungry too. Yeah, man. And thinking about Boots too, man, it make me want to go back and see if I can find me a book that talks about all Philadelphia boxing history, going back to Dave Holly and all the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I think that should be playable, but I can't find now. I'm gonna find. Well, it gotta be a book somewhere, man, about the boxing history in Philadelphia. That's one of the most celebrated towns in boxing. Rod S. Chow said Dulorme might be 31 going on 51 out there. Man. I ain't gonna even do that, man. I'm gonna go ahead and just give all the credit to Boots, man, because I did not see that shit coming, man. Pecos Bill said, make sure y'all clean your plates. Spirit of Justice said this will pay the Vargas fight over in the first round 2. Ain't that a bitch? Chapo said, Trey, I told you, I knew it, bro, man. Shut your ass up, Chapo. I ain't in the mood right now, goddamn. I got too much plate at one time. Chapo said winner came for Vargas, Trey. Yeah. yeah, the night walker came and got his ass up. Bush guy says Zepeda not playing around. Yeah, man, I'm eating all kind of crow tonight, man. Like I said, this shit done turned into a nightmare. And hopefully I get some kind of redemption in the main event on this card right here, because I did take Butayev. You know what I'm saying? J-Dawg said, I ain't gonna serve you that crow trade. I went on ahead and made my bed, so I'm gonna lay in the bed that I made, bro. I said that the motherfucker got an early knockout, I was gonna eat my crow, and you can't get no earlier than the first round. You know what I'm saying? So shit, it is what it is. I'm shell shocked over here. I really need to go get me some more of this Delta 8 and put up in the vaporizer. You know what I'm saying? But come on, Butayev, man. I need them 10 points on the Chan Rose. Marlo was kicking my ass all over the place on the Chan Rose. You down there perfect on the Chan Rose this week, huh, bro?
Not with Zepeda. I picked Vargas, UD.
I could have sworn, no, bro. I thought I saw your picks in the Discord. I thought I saw you had Zepeda on there.
I could have swore I picked Vargas. I go check them.
Yeah, I could have sworn I saw Zepeda, man. Unless you listen to me, because I did go in there talking about, well, Vargas, he was 72 and 8, this and that, this and that. You might have listened to my dumb ass and
Hell
changed
yeah,
your
I
mind.
did. Hell yeah, I did what? I meant.
Well, hey, my brother, it ain't no exact science, man. You know what I'm saying? I do like to look at the amateur records, but it definitely is not an exact science, you know. So, it ain't 100%. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. Well, goddamn, man, that motherfucker boost Ennis. These boys going, man, they better be ready for this motherfucker, man. He got all kind of speed. The reflexes is crazy. I done seen him get caught with some pretty solid shots. He got caught tonight. I saw him take a looping right hand right on the chin. It didn't even really seem like it phased him. So it looked like he got a pretty decent chin. The competition is increasing, but his performances are staying the same. Hell, it almost seemed like his performance tonight increased with the competition. So that's gonna be something too. If the man is elevating his game as his competition is elevating, like man, that shit crazy. That motherfucker down there like Goku Black on Dragon Ball Z or something in this bitch. Napoleon said Trey got a bowl of crow chitlins, goddamn, plenty of hot sauce. I don't even like hot sauce.
No, I pick Vargas.
Okay, yeah. So you mean that you listen to my ass then? Chopper said Trey, what they say, you study long, you study wrong. I didn't even think it took much of a study. I just looked at the difference in the amateur. Which one you talking about though? You talking about Zepeda and Vargas? I just looked at the amateur background. Then I pulled up their tape and I looked at like 30 seconds to a minute of Vargas. I didn't even really look at Zepeda, man. I felt like Zepeda was a little bit overrated. I thought that Hammer and Hank Lundy could have got a win over Zepeda in his last fight. You know what I'm saying? So I thought he was overrated. That motherfucker Vargas just let me down out there, man. Right as the chance Ennis needs to watch those right hands landing on him. Yeah, I mean he did take a few right hands, but it seemed like he took the right hands when he was going for the kill. So I'm not gonna really hold that against him too much. You know what I'm saying? Like he was going to get the guy out of there, and the guy was trying to get him off of him. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, he took the punch well. We did get a chance to gauge the chin a little bit. It looked like he got a solid chin. Jojo Ortiz said Vargas got knocked out in the first round. Man, y'all ain't got to keep on coming here reminding me that I'm eating crow. Goddamn. Greg Peters, welcome to the gym. Jojo Ortiz, welcome to the gym too, man. Both of y'all. Talking about Boots. Yeah, Boots went out there and handled this business, man. He definitely just shocked me in this motherfucker. J.A. say, what's the ceiling for Boots and y'all opinion, Marlo and Trey X? I mean, I would have liked to see more in the fight. I mean, we only got to see about a minute or two of the motherfucking fight. But if I compare that performance to what I've seen other people have against Dulorme, that makes me start thinking that Boots is probably an A-level fighter. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really like passing that expression or that label around very easily. You know what I'm saying? Like A-level fighter, that's a bad man, and I think Boots Ennis got the opportunity to be that. You know what I'm saying? He come from a fighting town. They say in Philadelphia, they be out there using a jab in street fights. You know what I'm saying? He come from a fighting family. His pops was a fighter. He got brothers that was fighters. You know what I'm saying? So he got that lineage. He got the skills. He got the punch placement. He got the speed. He got the power. He got reflexes. His chin look like is pretty good. We haven't really got a chance to see his heart really tested. You know what I'm saying? But just looking at all the tangibles, it looked like he right on point. A-level.
I got a question for everybody. So right now, if Boots was to fight Bud Crawford, who would you take? Who would you take? If Boots was to fight Earl Spence, who would you be picking in that fight?
Man, that shit hard, man. I don't really just want to be a straight prisoner of the moment, but I'm still feeling kind of shell shocked, man. So I don't know, man. I might lean toward Boots. Shit, the motherfucker young, he hungry, he immensely talented. I know that Crawford just he got so much experience. He got some great skills. Uh, which way would you lean in that shit?
Uh, man, between Crawford and Boots, man, that's gonna be like the thinker versus the athlete, you know. But that's gonna be a tough one right there. After what I see tonight, I want to edge it out. I want to say Boots, man, but I got to be realistic, man. I'm not gonna discredit Crawford, man, because Crawford is good at uh adjustments on the spot, on the fly adjustments, and he can he can nullify, you know, what your biggest attribute is in a lot of cases. So I don't know if, but that's the thing. Boost got so many attributes. He may be able to nullify speed, but can he nullify the punch placement? He might be able to nullify the punch placement, but can he nullify, you know, the transition game? I don't know, man. That's and Spence. That's a hard one too, man. Because I don't think Spence is afraid. I mean, I don't think Boots is afraid of fighters that are gonna come towards and press the action like Spence would. But Spence has, I mean, Boots has enough transition game and counter punch ability, man, that it could be a difficult night for that boy Spence too, man. So either one of those fights, those are already, man, those are 50-50 fights in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know who to exactly to pick in either one. I just know those would be good fights.
Yeah, it seems like you got the physical attributes of Boots going up against the mental attributes of Crawford and Spence. I don't really look at him as just a straight up uh like brainy type of fighter. You know what I'm saying? Spence put a lot of pressure on you. He throw a lot of body shots. He got a very stiff jab. And I know that type of shit is hard for damn near any fighter to deal with, but he like to be in the high guard a lot. And I know that Boost can loop them shots around the guard and shit. He can come up the middle. I think that'll be a very, very tough fight for both of them. And just after this performance right here, I'm starting to lean towards Boost Ennis. Because one thing about boxing, out with the old, in with the new. Your time in the sun is not gonna last forever. And this motherfucker Boost is trying to change the landscape. And it looked like he might be what's next. So I might have to just start looking towards Boost Ennis of being the leader of this next generation. What you think, bro?
Right now, I don't even see. I don't think he's been battle tested enough for me to be convinced that he can fuck with it. And one of them, you know what I'm saying? I think they IQ is way on another level, just based on how they, you know what I'm saying, finish and how they start. One aggressive and one just to collect data, and you know what I'm saying, and really overcome anything. Overcame a lot. So I don't see him at one. This 147. You know what I'm saying? Them guys already been up there with the best of them, with the hardest of the hitting of the 147. I done seen Boots get landed on by Dulorme. You know what I'm saying? Which really is the 140 pounder. You know what I mean? And he ate him, but he was being touched. You know what I'm saying? That I don't think that he would. It would be the same if it was and one of them landing them kind of shots. I just don't see it. I think he need like I think he still need to, you know what I'm saying, fight somebody that them guys done fought like Danny Garcia, Mikey Garcia, Sean Porter, or anything like that for me to have confidence, full confidence that he can get in there. You know what I'm saying with them guys.
I
Like
feel you.
right now though, right now.
I feel you, but the type of athlete that he appears to be, he might be in that category where everybody got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. One thing I done noticed in boxing is that when you are a superior athlete, that shit can overcome a skill deficit. Like I feel like James Toney is more skilled than Roy Jones, but he couldn't really fuck with Roy Jones because Roy Jones was just so goddamn fast and he was so powerful, he was so athletic, and it just seemed like that Boots Ennis got that type of shit going on too. Like I think he has already shown me that he the fastest in the division. I think he the strongest, like the most powerful punches in the division too, like as far as the top guys a combination of skills and power. You know what I'm saying? Like looking at Crawford and all them guys, I think Ennis hit harder. You know what I'm saying? The reflexes look good. He ambidextrous, so he versatile just like Crawford. He ain't proved it against the top guys, but he proved it against a decent guy tonight. I'm not gonna take that away from him. So I think he might just have the type of athleticism that he can overcome the experience in the brain gap. Like I don't even think of I can't even think of the word that I'm trying to say, but y'all know what I'm talking about though, man. But yeah, I think that athleticism might propel him anyway.
Oh, IQ.
That wasn't
Hey,
the exact word, but yeah, along them lines.
hey, Rod X, we locked in. I got James too by UD.
Hey, that one motherfucker left too. The one I had said, "Hey man, how the fuck to give me frogs this your first time in the chat?" When I said that shit, he left, didn't he? Yeah, so that's why I don't be trusting that shit. But we got the fighters in the ring, man. We getting ready for the main event of the evening. What's up to the queen they called Bobby Jean? Said, could Boots fight Russell again? Russell is at 140 and Boots is at 147. So it looked like they going in two different directions. And I forgot too, Russell said that if he was to fight Boots Ennis again, it would not be no time soon. He said he is not gonna fight him for no chump change. He said it would not make any sense for them to fight early in their career. He said he felt like they both need to be established so they can make some money if they was to fight. So he pretty much already put that off the table. And that's coming from Gary Antoine Russell. He said if they fight, they're going to fight for some money. Napoleon Armstrong said Boots wins only after Father Time knocks on Bud door. He gets Earl now, though. J-Dog talking about Earl is too accurate. Right at the chance that this nigga was coming after Prince. Talking about, he switched it up. Right at the chance that I got James by unanimous decision. Crimson Tyler, Lisa Ennis is that dude. I have been saying this for 2 years now. Welcome to the gym. This is your first time. Derek Bailey said, I got James by UD. Man, this about to be a fucking nightmare night for me. I won't even be surprised, but I'm about to stand on my pick. I'm taking Boutai. Napoleon Armstrong said, Boots definitely the future, though. KF Harris, salute to you. What's going down? Yeah, man, that motherfucker Boots, man, he shocked me today. I have not felt this way since Teofimo Lopez got that second round knockout over Richard Comey. That's the last time where I was just shocked, like God damn, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
That's how I feel right now.
Jazzy T salute, sis. KF Harris salute, fam. Oh, there you go right there.
Oh, I see him. He just popped up like Pop Tart. J-Dog said, I would like to see Boots versus Virgil Ortiz. Yeah, that's the future. That's definitely the future, man. I think that'll be a hell of a fight. Have to lean towards Ennis' overall skill set, but I do know that Ortiz will come fight, though. He'll come fight hard. Okay, we got Jamal James from Minneapolis, Minnesota, 27-1 with 12 knockouts. That was the second home of Charlie Burley, too, when he wasn't fighting in Pittsburgh. He started fighting in Minneapolis, and not Minneapolis, but he started fighting in Minnesota, and they adopted Charlie Burley for his second home. You know what I'm saying? Fighters getting announced, man. RM, welcome to the gym. This is the first time. So what happened to Ennis versus Dulorme? Dulorme got his ass stopped in the first round. Got them bees put on him. The ref called it off. Who's the boss? Hopefully this is gonna be a good fight. But really, I don't really see Jamal James in boring fights though. Just about every time I see Jamal James fight, it's a good one. They showing Mark Davis with his mark ass, owner of the Las Vegas Raiders, with a chili bowl haircut looking like a goddamn fool. Okay, for the first round. Shane Gold. Excuse me. Okay, we in the first round. They meet in the center of the ring. All right. James firing a jab, but he ain't laying nothing though. All right, Boutai shooting the foot feints, and James stepped in with the jab, came back with the jab again, tried to spit the guard with it. That's Jamal James. Step back in the range, shoot the range, find out third. Jab to the body from Boutai, and James came back with a jab of his own. Tried to step in with the jab again. That's Jamal James. Boutai is staying cool and composed, though, but he took a stiff jab from James. Another jab from James, but he got blocked by Boutai. Boutai in the high guard. Jab to the body from Boutai. Jab from James, then he stepped around on Boutai. Boutai getting down low, trying to make himself a smaller target. Jab right hand from James. Don't think he landed clean, though, and he came back with a jab again. Jab Jab to the body from Butav, and James came back with a jab. He only asked for the ring. Came back with a jab again. Jab right hand from James, but it was kind of raggedy. Lead left uppercut from James, and he came back with the jab at the time. That was pretty. Came back with the jab again. That James. Butav tried to get on the inside. James is out there working the jab. 3-2 combination from James. He's using a bunch of energy, but he ain't really being effective. Jab to the body from Butav. He trying to slow this motherfucker down. Jab to the body from Butav again. James trying to work the jab. He kind of frantic with his style. He come a jab right here to the body from Butav. He landed clean. Then he got James in the headlock. The referee just came and broke him and submitted in 53 seconds left to go in the round. James find a jab out there, but he ain't land none though. Butav shooting the range, find out there, and James came back with a jab. He stepped back in the range. James fired the jab out there again, but he ain't really landed none of these jabs that he's throwing out there. How he fired the jab out there again. Butav getting down low, went to the body with the jab, went to the body with the jab again. Almost got parried by James, and James came back with a jab of his own. Looper right hand around the guard for Jamal James. I like that. I thought about throwing that right uppercut, but he was going to throw it from too far away, so it's good he didn't. Double jab right hand from James. He came back with the jab on his ass, came back with the jab again. Here was a jab from Butav trying to cut the ring off from James. James is finding jab at the 3-2 combination from Jamal James, trying to back Butav up. Lead that hook type pump from Jamal James. Then he got back on the move, finding jab. Short right hand from James. Then he walked off on Butav. Jab to the body from Butav, trying to pin him down, trying to pin him up against the ropes. James is finding the jab at there, getting down low, right uppercut from Butav, but he ain't landed shit though. And he kind of squared up, stepping to James right now. James stepped in with the 3-punch combination, ended with the left uppercut. Might have been a 45-degree type punch. Jab to the body from Butav, and he brought back the left hook to the head. Took a jab from James, though. Right? James with a 3-2 type combination. He ain't landed 2, but it looked like he might have landed the 3 around the guard. Butav tried to get on the inside. James put the stiff on him and came back to the right hand. Now he find the jab out there from the orthodox stand. Butav find the jab out there, trying to hook out the jab a little bit, trying to pin James down. Came back with a double jab on his ass. That's Butav. James is working the jab, looper right hand type pump from James. He stepped back in the ring. He put jab right hand somebody from Butav. He ain't landed clean, though, when he came back with the jab. Then they got tangled up, trying to get physical with James in the midst of the clinch. It's 26 seconds left to go around. Butav trying to find the jab with the James slipping that shit, went to the bite with the left hook back instead with the right hand. Find the jab, came back with the right hand. Butav trying to work the jab a little bit. He kind of squared up, trying to step the James behind the jab a little bit. James went to the bite with the right hand. It was kind of raggedy. Butav hit him with the jab with the head out to the line. Double jab right hand to the body from Butav. Right hand to the body from Butav. He's out there finding the jab at the looper right hand. Came back with the hook that's with the right hand to the body. That's James. Looper right hand came back with the hook that's James. Then James acknowledged the motherfucker for sportsmanship. All right, what you think about that round, bro?
See, I think that was Jamal James round. I think it was a good fill-out round, too. We seen what Butav wanted to do. Butav wanted to break him down, but James wanted to stab at the distance. I think the jab, even though it wasn't as accurate, it was just plenty work for him to set up shots, different little shots, uppercuts, right hand around the guard. I like James that round.
What about you, Ruff?
Yeah, I like James in that round, man. I like the way he was controlling the range for most of that round. He's long. He was able to get that jab out there, you know what I'm saying, and follow it up with the straight right afterwards. But I also like the body shots that what's his name, Butiev, was able to get in, man. Hey, keep an eye on that, man. If he's able to get in inside that range and work that body, that could be trouble for James.
Appreciate the message for all in the chat. I hope everybody hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. We're in the second round. Double jab from Butav, and James out there working the jab. He on his toe a little bit, trying to find the rhythm on Butav. Double jab from James. He stepped around the Butav. Came back with the jab again. The double jab, right hand to the body from James. Right hand, left hook, right hand to the body from James. He came back with the jab again. To James, he on his toe a little bit. Need a hook type pump to the body with the right hand to James. Right uppercut to the body from James. I think he took something from Butav. Jab to the body from Butav, trying to get on the inside on James. Jab from Butav, short right uppercut, but he missed the right uppercut. That's Butav. James is on that jab shit. Here go a double jab from Butav, one to the chest and one to the stomach area. Double jab from James. Lead up hook type pump from James around the guard. Came back with the jab this time to James. Jab to the pit of the stomach for Butav. James is trying to work the jab. Butav over the 7 to him. He real squared up and shit out there. James find the jab, but they came back with the jab again. That's James. He ain't really landing it, but he making the motherfucker respected though. Find the jab at the short right hand with the bite with the left hook. Back and stuff with the right hand on his ass at James. Lead up hook type pump from James off the jab on his ass. Here go Butav trying to get the right hand from James. Then he walked off from Butav. Lead up hook from Butav. James getting down low. Right hand to the body from Butav as James was trying to walk off. Here go a double jab from Butav, and James got a nice jab in there. Then they got James just pushed him up off of him, trying to turn Butav, trying to work the jab a little bit. Jab right hand for Butav, but that shit was too slow. He's trying to stay on top of James right now. James trying to keep him at bay with the jab, keeping my baby with the lead hand. Jab short right uppercut from Butav. It looked like he didn't have a lot of power in it though. James stepped in with the 3-punch combination, trying to come back with the hook. Here come a left hook from Butav though. Say don't hook with a hooker. Short left hook from Butav. Short right uppercut from James, and he pushed him back like a bench press. 2-3 combos, 3 going to the body of that James. Here come Butav trying to find an opening, try to go to the body with the right hand. He all on top of James. Hard right hand from James, went to the body with the left hook. Butav tried to come back with something. Then they got tamed up. It's 12 seconds left to go around. He left hook to the body from James. Butav tried to come back with something on James. Double jab from James. Short right uppercut from James. Jab right hand left uppercut from James. That was a 1-2-5 combination. Getting down low. Right hand to the body. Right hand left hook to the body from Butav. Goddamn. He said that the fighting started. Looper right hand type pump from Butav. It looked like James might have hit it with a check hook. Jab to the body from Butav. Took a jab from James though. James came back with the jab again. 3-2 combination from James, but it was kind of raggedy. Butav is on top of him right now trying to work the jab. Right hand to the body from Butav. James is using a bunch of energy out here. Need a hook from Butav, and James is on the move again. Goddamn, he better be in some shape. Working the jab, right hand, right uppercut from James. Left hook to the body from Butav. All right, they chest to chest right now. The referee just came and broke him in 30 seconds after going around. Butav is over there running to the motherfucker with a 6-3 type combination. 3-4 type combination from James. Left hook to the body from Butav though. James working the jab. Hook up a jab from Butav. James came back with the jab again, trying to keep him at bay. All right, Butav thought about throwing the right hand. He didn't pull the trigger on it though. Right hand to the body from James. Then they got tangled up, and Butav going to the body with the right hand. After he had the forearm on the back of his neck, the referee just came and broke him. Lead left hook type pump from Butav. James went to the left hook in the right hand on his ass. Lead left hook from Butav, and he came back with the right hand, but he missed all them shots though. He over the 7. It's the end of that round. What you think, bro?
See, man, Butav tried to dig down and bring the fight to James. The James footwork was keeping him off, and the defense was keeping him away from avoiding shots. His best work was the body work, man. James landed the more telling shots. He was definitely more busier with the hand, straight right hand, uppercut. Everything was touching. I got to get that round to James also.
What you think, bro?
Yeah, I agree with Marlo, man. I think the more higher connect percentage came from James, man. That boy Butiev did have some success once again on the inside, getting to the body, man. That seems to be his plan, but he's got to take a lot of shots to get in and try to establish that body work, and James had some success doing that. James round.
Appreciate the message files in the chat. I'm just worried about the energy expenditure from James, man. He's using a bunch of energy, so let's go see how it's coming down the stretch. It's 3. We're in round 3. James working that jab, stepped around till he come back with the jab again. Increased head movement, the shit from Butav, trying to get on the inside on James. James just posted up in front of him, stepped around with the jab, came back with the jab again. Here come a jab from Butav so he can close the range on James. James find that jab right there, got the defense kind of relaxed, find the jab out there again, stepped in with the jab again from the orthodox thing that James. Head movement, the shit from James, he spit the guard with a double jab that James. Here come Butav with the lead left hook side punch, but he ain't landed clean. Left hook to the body from James, they came back with the jab on his ass that James. Here come a jab with a looper right hand from Butav, look like James made a miss though. Butav stepping to him, walked into a jab from James. 3-2 side combination from James, but it was kind of raggedy. Double right, triple right uppercut. Left hook to the body from James. 3-2-3 combination from James. 3-2-3 combination from James. Hard left hook Butav. Went to the body with the right hand. Right? James was trying to light his ass up right then. 6-3 combination. Double up on the 3 for Butav. That shit early went to the liver. James is on the jab, trying to work the jab again at James. The left hook side pump for James so he can turn Butav. Threw the right uppercut on his ass. That's James. Pick up a triple jab, hooking out the jab from Butav, trying to stay on top of James right now. The referee just came and broke him. He talking to Butav. I don't know what he got to say. He got a silver jab from Butav though. Looper right hand to the body, came back with the jab. Hard right uppercut from James. Rabbit punches from Butav. Goddamn, keep it clean. The referee is talking to the motherfucker now. Keep this shit close to the Marquis of Queenberry rules. We don't allow no fucking rabbit punch. That shit is dangerous. We thinking about Pritchard Cologne. Right? Here come a jab from James, trying to spit the guard with it. Right here to the body from Butav, though. Right uppercut from James, he landed clean. Double right uppercut from Butav. He just touched him with it, no power in it, though. Here come a left hook from James, and Butav tried to come back with something. Right? Short right hand from Butav. Right uppercut to the body from Butav. We call that a right dig to the body. Hard left hook to the body from Butav. That's a left rip. Brought back the left hook to the head. Came back with it again on James. Right? Short right uppercut, but he just touched him with these shots. He's looking for an opening as Butav. Trying to go to the body with the right hand like he going to the kidney area. Let's keep it clean, young man. The referee just came and broke him. James is working that jab, came back with the jab again. He threw that right uppercut from Trinidad and Tobago or somewhere. That motherfucker Butav is all over though with the left hook to the body. Right hand to the body like a kidney punch again for Butav. He just got another warning from the referee. Better be careful so he don't get a point deduction. Here comes a jab from Butav. Counter left hook type punch from James. I think Butav will hold the phone. Overhand right type punch from James. Another overhand right type uppercut punch. He didn't land that one clean though, but he came back with the right uppercut from Trinidad and Tobago again. He got the right hand from Butav, and James is pushing back with the stiff arm, and he came back with the hook so he can turn Butav. Butav said he ain't going nowhere, but the double left hook, one to the head, one to the body, and he brought back a left hook on the inside. James is trying to work the right hand to the body on the inside. Lead up hook from Butav, and James is trying to work the jab, trying to split the guard with the jab. Who can Butav with a double right uppercut type shot. Jab to the body from Butav. James had to get his ass up out of there. Butav was kind of for a minute trying to stay on top of James. James is just trying to cover up. The referee just came and broke him. Here comes a jab to the body from Butav. Short right uppercut, no power on the throw. Did he got James in the headlock? He getting real physical with James, real nasty with James. All right, here comes a short left hook right here to the body from James, and Butav trying to come back with something. Butav working the right hand, the free hand in the midst of the clinch, and at the end of the round, Jamal James tried to make friends with the motherfucker. What you think about this shit, bro?
I like Butav that round. It was a pretty close round, but I think Butav kind of hurt James, and them body blows was effective. James took a nice long while, and let Butav let work off on him. I like edge that round off to Butav.
What about you, bro?
Oh, my bad, man. Hey, yeah, I like Butab that round, bro. What I tell you, he get in that phone booth, man. That could be trouble for James, man, because good body work coming from Butiab, man. I got him squeaking that round out.
Yeah, that was a pretty close round because James did still land some solid shots, some eye-catching shots. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the Mason Fowles in the chat. YG Knight said we're like let's be friends. He tried to make friends at the end of the round. Napoleon said, yeah, the uppercut from Trinidad and Tobago out there. Okay, we in the fourth round. Butav just switched to the southpaw stance. He been orthodox. He got away from a right hand from James. James found the jab, but the Butav tried to step around the lead foot to get to the dorsal side, but James negated that though. All right, James stepping back out of range, giving up some ground to get some ground. Butav shooting range, found out there. Butav still in the southpaw stance, stuck in with a sneaky right hook. It looked like that right hook that Hagler put on hers in like the third round of their fight. Goddamn, like a half hook, half right hand, left hand to the body for Butav, and James working that jab. I try to come back with the right hand, shot a little feint at Butav, lead up hook type pump from James around the guard. Lead right hand straight up the middle from Jamal James on his ass. Came back with a double jab the time to James. Butav, I don't know why he's southpaw, goddamn. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But he jumped on it with like a 2-3 combination. Right hand left to the body, another loop of left hand to the body from Butav. Ball back to right hook. You try to beat the hell out of James right now. Try to pin him up against the ropes. James is just biding his time and shit, and let this motherfucker use their energy. Butav just staying cool, composed over to the body with the loop of left hand. James is fight back, right hand, left hook on his ass. Butav coming back with something. Loop of right hand from James, and he came back with the right uppercut. Butav with the left hand to the body. Then he put the forearm and shit in Jamal James' neck so he could resist the clinch. He just got a warning from a referee about that shit. All right, here come Butav. He's still squared up, but he in the southpaw stand. Double right hand from James, who can step around the lead foot to get the lead foot dominant. 2-3 combination from Butav. He keep on jumping in with that 2-3 combination from the southpaw stand. They got tangled up, and the referee just broke him. All right, James is working the jab. Butav came on top with the right hook with the bite with the loop of left head on Jamal James' ass. Jamal James tried to jab at there. Lead right hand for Jamal James, which is the bite with the hook, and he came back the right hand to the body. Butav jumping on him with combination, trying to come back with something. Double right uppercut, left hand, right hook to the body from Butav. Came back with another right hook to the body. Loop a right hand from James so he can get some space to get this motherfucker off of him. He came back to the left hook. Butav said, man, I am not going nowhere. I'm going to stay on top of your ass all night. And he coming back with the loop of left hand from the southpaw stand. James on his toes a little bit. All right. The aspect of the ring, try to hit him with a sneaky right hand. Butav is going to the bite with the right hook. He's getting real physical with James. James trying to pop him with that jab shit. Came back with the right hand. Butav is getting down low, making himself a smaller target. Loop of left hand from Butav. 2-3 combination from Butav. Came back with the loop of left hand down, damn near knocked him through the rope. Then he ripping shots to the body a little bit, getting real physical with James. He right there in front of James with a short left uppercut from the southpaw stand. James getting down low. Loop of left hand to the body from Butav, like to the kidney area. The referee just came and broke him. Here come Butav stepping to him again behind that jab. Jamal James making himself a smaller target, but he bringing himself down to a level. He cocked that left hook, brought it back, came back to loop right hand. Butav said he ain't going nowhere though. Hitting him with pity pat, shot looking for opening. Right uppercut to the body from James. Right hook to the body from Butav, and he brought back the left uppercut, trying to come back with something. James is ripping shots to the body. Hard left hand for Butav on this. I know Jamal James felt that, but Jamal James is a warrior. Right uppercut, 6-3 combination coming back with something. Short left uppercut type pump from Butav, and he pushed him back. James is trying to fight back. Double jab, triple jab from Butav, trying to come back with something. It's the end of that round. All right, what you think, bro?
Shit, I think that was another round for Butav, man. I think the body work was effective, man. James is landing good hard shots, but Butav has been taking off from jump. and them periodic shots. I gotta get that round to Butai.
What about you, bro?
Yeah, I agree, bro. Once again, the big man not able to keep the little man off of him, man. Nice, nice body work, man. That's all I can say about Butiab, man. Although he did, they on the replay they showed him landing a good straight lead right, man. The story of the night has been that body work and him being able to get in the phone booth, Butiab round.
Yeah, I want to see a little bit more snap on the lead right hand from James. You about to say something, bro?
Oh no.
Appreciate the message files in the chat. I think we better get ready to go to the 5th round. Okay, we in the 5th round. They touch gloves for sportsmanship. They in the center of the ring. Jamal James trying to work the jab a little bit. Here come a double jab for Butav, and Jamal James got up out of there. Jab to the body for Butav and bounced him off the ropes. James came back with the jab. Jab right hand from James. Then he pushed him back like a bench press. Then he got a warning from the referee. Lead a hook type puff for James, but he missed it. But he took a jab from Butav. Butav with the lead right hand, just touched him with it though, looking for opening on James. Put the forearm on James, and he put James in the headlock. James keep on dipping down low and shit, but all right, the referee broke him. Here come a jab from Butav, and James trying to work the jab. Lead up hook type puff from Butav, but he threw that shit from the world, and James fired a jab up there. Here come a jab from James. Jab right hand from James. He ain't landed clean, though. He right there in front of Butav. Butav went to the bite with the jab. Here come a double jab from James. He tried to split the guard with it. Butav kind of squared up. Jab to the body from Butav. Hard right uppercut from James. Then he walked off from Butav, but the shit didn't even affect Butav. Jab right hand from James, and he came back with the jab again. Butav trying to work the jab. Short right uppercut, brought back the left hook. No power on it, though, but he came back with the jab. Looper right hand from Butav, but he missed it. Now he in the southpaw stand trying to keep the southpaw jab on James. James is against the ropes right shit right now. Lead up hook type puff from James, but he took a jab from Butav. But jab with the jab of the left hand, which is the body with the right hook. James is fighting back though, trying to come back with something. Jab from Butav from the southpaw stand. Short right hand from James. Butav was right there in front of him. Left uppercut from James, but he missed it. Came back with the loop right hand, but he missed that too. Butav flicking the jab up there from the southpaw stand. Loop left hand from Butav. Then I don't know what happened. Then they touched gloves for sportsmanship. I guess it was accidental head clash. Lead right hand from James. Coming back with left hand to the body from Butav. James trying to work this. So right uppercut from James. He rolls him up with it. Look at left hand to the body from Butav, like to the kidney, to the liver area. He trying to stay on top of James. Loop left hand from Butav. James is trying to fire the jab out there. I don't like the way James put himself in position to where he can't see his opponent sometimes. But Butav is all over going to the body with the left hand. And I've been watching Jamal James fights. I haven't seen him in this type of fight before. So let's see if he can go 12 rounds like this. Left hook to the body from James. Took a right hand to the body from Butav. 4-3 combination for Butav. Went to the body with the right hook. See, James keep loop a left hand, right hook on his ass from Butav. Another right hook to the body, that was like to the kidney area. Then he flashed a smile at James, showing bravado. Double jab from James. Counter left hand to the body from Butav. He walked right into it. Lead right hand from James. He kind of raggedy. Loop a left hand from Butav upside the head. He got both his hands down, showing bravado a little bit. Right hand to the body from James. Double jab from James. Then Butav got to the dorsal side on James. Looked like he about to take a point from James. So you tell this motherfucker James to go to the neutral corner. The referee about to take a point from Butayev. I don't like how James doing all this shucking and jiving and shit. I think James got a lot to do with what's going on because he keep on doing all that dipping and slipping and tripping. You know what I'm saying? But action back on the way. Here we go. Here go Butav, stepping to James. James find a jab up there. Looping left hand for Butav. Came back with the right hook on his ass. Looping left hand again, coming back with something on James. James is fighting back though. Butav trying to put that forearm on the back of the neck again. Looping left hand for Butav. James is looking kind of raggedy to me, man. Butav is all over. Right hand to the bite from James, but he took the left hand, right hook to the bite from Butav. Looping left hand to the bite from Butav, and he brought it back to the head. Short left uppercut. Right hand from James. Jab left hand from Butav. James going to the bite with something. 2-punch combination for Butav. James is trying to clinch, and Butav is resisting the clinch. And that motherfucker looked at James like, no, I'm not trying to make friends with your friendly ass. What you think, bro?
Shit, yeah, I think that's a 9-9 round, man. I think Butai losing that point definitely gave it a 9-9. James looked gas, man. He looked gas. He landed some powerful shots, but Butiev it just is landing just as much, whether it's to the body or on top. I think he actually hurt James, but 9-9 round.
What you got, Ruff?
Yeah, man, same thing here, 9-9 round. I don't know what Butiev was thinking about when he went ducked behind him and threw that punch, man. Man, he knew he was gonna get at least warned for that, man. But maybe that's how they do it over there in Mother Russia, man. But 9-9 round, man. I would have had Butiev winning, but 9-9 round.
Yeah, it look like James is like he in foreign territory. He ain't quite had this type of fight. You know what I'm saying? He used to more of a clean fight instead of a motherfucker just being real physical. We in the 6th round right now. James trying to work the jab. 2-3 combination for Butav. He landed clean. Went to the bite with the left uppercut. Then the referee just came and stopped the action. All right, James trying to fire the jab at there. He on his toe a little bit, trying to find the rhythm. All right, Butav look like his confidence is increasing. James find the jab at there. Looping left hand to the bite for Butav, but he missed it though. James find the jab at there. 2-3 combination for Butav. He keep on exploding in with that shit. He throw the 2 to distract him, and then come back with that 3 real sharp on his ass. All right, right here to the bite for Butav after James trying to work the jab. James fought the jab out there again, the double jab from James. He cocked the left hook and he brought it back, but he missed it though. Lead right hand from James, and he walked off on Butav, and he came back with the double jab. The time try to spit the guard with it. James short left uppercut type James, but he took a jab from Butav. From Butav came back with the jab again. He was southpaw, now he back in the orthodox stand. Right uppercut from James, double left hook from Butav. Though he able to step into James, kind of squared up. Jab right hand, left hook type pump from James. He step back in the range on Butav. Find the jab at there. Butav came back with the jab, and he trying to wave. Trying to show some bravado on James. James is working that jab. 2-1 combination. Came back with the jab again. Butav with the right hand to the body. That shit hurt. Jab to the body. Back and stuff with the jab right hand. That's Butav. He on James right now. Then they got tangled up. Referee just came and broke him. 1:42 left going around. James is finding that jab at there. Jab right hand, right uppercut from James, but he took a jab to the body for Butav. Butav got him in the headlock. He tried to get him in the headlock and work the free hand and shit. That shit is cheating like a motherfucker. That's what he doing. Lead up hook for Butav. He landed that shit too, man. That shit landed clean on James. This is 1:24 left going around. James trying to work the jab, came back with the right hand. Left hook to the body for Butav. Left hook to the body for Butav. Saw right hand for Butav. Went to the body with the left hook again. Jab to the body for Butav. Brought back the right hand to the head. Jamal James is out there ducking and shit. Jamal James looking kind of raggedy, man. Jab to the body from Butav, and James came back with the right uppercut. Looper right here, jab to the body from Butav, came back with the right uppercut. He ain't had no power with it, though. James is working the jab, though. Lead up hook for Butav, tried to come back with something. James just walked off on him when he came back with the jab. Came back with the jab again. Jab right hand, left hook on his ass from James. He came back with the jab again. Jab to the body from Butav. Back and stir with the top of right hand, that's Butav. Jab to the body from James, and back and stir with the jab, that's James. So right uppercut from Butav, right uppercut from James. Butav came back to the left hook. Left uppercut from James. Left hook from Butav when he put James back. James with a double left hook. Hard left hook from Butav trying to come back with another one in the right hand. James keep on turning his back, man. Stop turning. You ain't supposed to turn your back in the ring. What is this man doing? This man looking raggedy out here, y'all. Look at it. Look at him. Jab from Butav from the southpaw stand. He's standing on top of James. He's trying to break this man. Going to the body with the left hand. James is out there finding the jab out there, though. Came back with the jab again. Left hook to the body from Butav. And James had to get his ass up out of there. Jab looping right hand for Butav, but James ducked up. He rolled up under it and came up out of there. And he fired the jab out there for the orthodox stand. 4-3 combination for Butav. He keep on landing it. Looping left hand, but he missed it. And James came back with the jab and extended that round. What you think, bro?
I think that's another Butav round, man. Butav is landing the more telling, powerful shot. James is getting sneaky little uppercuts, short shots in there, but I think Butav's shots is way more telling. So Butav.
What you think, Ruff? What you think, Ruff? I don't know if this nigga Wi-Fi or something tripping. Appreciate the message files in the chat. Napoleon said, ref letting James do it, all that ducking, slipping, and tripping, turning his back and shit, man. I don't like the look of that. Cyber Supreme said he got it 5-1 for James, so he think James is up very comfortable in this fight. He might be up, but sometimes in fights, man, a fighter, they could be winning the battles, but they losing the war. And that's what it looked like to me. James, he might be up on your card, but it don't look like he gonna make it the distance. We gonna see, man. We in round 7. All right. James with the right hand to the body, but it was kind of raggedy. Find the jab, but they're like a range finder. Came back with the jab again from the orthodox stand at James. Came back with the jab again at James. Butav with the lead left hand side punch. I don't think he landed clean though. And James got him off of with the right hand. James shooting series of feints, coming back with the jab like a double jab at James. But Butav with the body with the left hand took a right uppercut from James, and James walked off on him. He came back with the jab. 2-3 tight combination from James with the left hook going to the body. Lead right hook for Butav over the top. It looked like he landed that shit on James. 4-3 combination for Butav. every time he do that, James want to cover up. Right uppercut from Bhutab. He shot a little faint at James. Looping left hand, right hook to the body from Bhutab. James trying to fight back though with a double right hook. Going to the body with the right hand. Came back with the left hook to the body. Right hand to the body. Brought it back to the head, but he took a left hand from Bhutab. Left hook from James so he can get off the ropes. Walked him to a jab, but he took a jab from Bhutab. Bhutab hooking off the jab. Going to the body with the left hook. Left hook to the body from James. Bhutab coming back with something. Hard right uppercut from James. Left uppercut from James. Going to the body with the right hand on his ass. The looping right hand at James. Find the jab out there. The James trying to push Bhutab back. Bhutab said he is not going nowhere though. Post up in front of James. Lead up hook from Bhutab, and James got on the jab on his ass. Came back with the jab again from the orthodox stand at James. Bhutab is looking comfortable out there. Counter right hand from Bhutab, but he missed it though when he came back to left hook. Lead left hook type pump for Bhutab, and he got on the jab. Here go a jab from James. Ripping shots to the body. Hard left hook for Bhutab, and James did a little dance. James came back with a jab. Came back with the jab again from the orthodox stand. A little bit of head move from James. Got his head off the line, and he came back with a jab. Here go a jab to the body from Bhutab. They chest to chest right now. James is going to the body. Back with the right hook, uppercut. Came back to the left hook, but he took some back from Bhutab. Right hand to the body from James. It was kind of raggedy. He breathing with his mouth open too. It looked like he tired as a motherfucker. Here come a jab from Bhutab. Jab right hand to the body from James, and Bhutab coming back with something. Right uppercut to the body from James, and he came back with a jab. Looping right hand went to the body with the left hook, but he took a left hook to the body from Bhutab. Looping right hand to the body from Bhutab, trying to come up the middle with the right uppercut, the way Mike Tyson used to do. Right hand to the body from James, and Bhutab trying to come back with something. And James got Bhutab in the clinch. He tried to put the clamps on him. Jab to the body from Bhutab, and he bring it back the hook to the body. But James stepped back and put the jab on Bhutab. Came back with the jab again. That's James. Then left hook went to the body with the right hand. Then left hook to the body from Bhutab. Then he got James in the headlock. The referee just came and broke him. All right, here come Bhutab in that southpaw stand. Looper left hand to the body from Bhutab, and James went to the body with something. Lead right hand from James, trying to walk him into it. All right, came back with the jab again to James. Lead right hand from James. Bhutab came back with something, he ain't landed though. He missed that shit. Looper left hand from James. Came back with the left hook, All right, here come Bhutab, trying to stay on top of James. Right uppercut to the body. Came back with the left hook to the body. Left hook to the body for Bhutab. Back and stay with the right hand on his ass. That's Bhutab. 6-3 combination. Doubled up on the 3. And he came back with the jab again. Lead right hand for Bhutab, but James is out there working the jab, trying to turn Bhutab. Lead up hook from Bhutab, but he missed it, and then he put the form and shit on back of James' neck again. Looper left hand, right hook on his ass from Bhutab. Then they got tangled up again to get real physical with James, and it's the end of that round.
Shit, man, I thought James did good early on, but going down the stretch, you could tell the fatigue going down, man. That's a close round, but I'm gonna have to give it to Bhutab, man. I think Bhutab hurt James late in the round. But Bhutab.
I probably would have gave that one to James. What about you, Ro? What you think about the last 2 rounds?
I got Bhutab in a round before, but I think James, I don't know, maybe he's got some urgency, man. He knows he's down in his fight, man, but he stepped on the gas that time and had a much better connect percentage, man, than he had previously. I'm going to edge that one out to James.
That's how I felt, too. I thought that would probably should have went to James, in my opinion. Appreciate the message Frauds in the chat. Napoleon said Bhutab shots lifting James up. The defeat said Vargas got his ass whooped. I know, man. I had to eat crow for that shit. Napoleon tell 10 rounds max, huh? J.A. say James around 6'3 or 147. Okay, let me get back up in there. All right, Bhutab stepping to him, and James trying to work the jab a little bit. Kind of left hook from Bhutab, and James came back with the right hand. He kind of raggedy. Right hand from Bhutab. Looper right hand, left hook to the body from Bhutab. Looper right hand to the body from Bhutab. He trying to put hands on James. Hard right hand to the body. 6'3 combination going to the body. Back and start with the right hand. All right, James is trying to exercise some defense. Right uppercut, but he took the left hook from Bhutab. Another left hook from Bhutab. Looper right hand from James. James to the body from Bhutab. Kind of right hand from Bhutab. Double left hook to the body from James. He ain't no punk. Saw right uppercut from Bhutab, and he came back with the hook. But James had threw a right uppercut of his own, though. And James trying to initiate the clinch with Bhutab and trying to club him up beside his head. James is looking raggedy out there, man. All right, here come James pushing back like a bench press. Bhutab said he ain't going nowhere. He's staying on top of it. Right hand to the body from James, but he took a loopy left hand from Bhutab. Jab right hand, jab again from James, but it was kind of raggedy. He looking raggedy as a roach out there. All right, 6-2, that 4-3 combination from Bhutab again. He ain't landed clean, though. All right, the referee just came and broke him. Bhutab got to the side with the bite the loopy left hand from the southpaw stand. That shit was kind of pretty. Kind of remind you of that Lomachenko shit a little bit. The referee just came and broke him. He submitted in 49 seconds left to go in the round. Lead right hand from James. He went to the bite with the right hand, but he took a loopy left hand from Bhutab. Jab right hand from James. The Bhutab is staying on him. Left hook from James so he could turn the corner on Bhutab. Walked him into a right uppercut. Then he walked off on Bhutab. Bhutab said, "Goddamn, where you going?" Trying to put the jab on him. Left hook to the bite from James. Came back with something. Trying to put some shots on Bhutab, but this shit looking kind of raggedy, man. Butav going to the body with the right hand on James. 2-3 combination going to the body with the 4 that James. He brought back the 3. Butav is all over him though. Short right uppercut from James. Double left hook to the body from Butav. James got up out of there. Came back with a triple jab this time for the orthodox stand. Jab right hits the body from James, but it took a left hook from Butav. Lead that hook around the guard from Butav, and James is looking raggedy out there, man. Butav is all over him. Stepping to him. Right hand from James, though. He ain't no punk. Came back to the left hook. Butav got to the side, trying to come back with something. Right hand from James, but it was kind of raggedy. Double jab from James. 4-3 combination from Butav. Went to the body with the right hook from the Sabo stand. 4-3 combination from Butav once again. Then they got tangled up with James trying to initiate the clinch, and Butav is still wrestling with it, getting physical. James is breathing with his mouth open, just looking raggedy out there. Counter left hand for Butav, and he came back with the jab. Looping left hand for Butav, but James ducked up under. And he tried to put the left hook of his own, but he missed it though. Right? He got a jab from Butav, double jab from James, took a jab from Butav, lead left hook from Butav, but James ducked up under it once again. Butav shot a little fainted James. Hard right hand from James so he can get Butav off of him. Lead right hand from James, but Butav turned the motherfucker. Right? Butav in front of him. He got a double jab from James. He stepped back in the range. He had to look at raggedy as fuck. He got a jab from Butav. Left hook to the body from James. Butav came back with something. Lead up hook from Butav, goddamn. Right? He posted up in front of James. James with a double jab. Then they got tangled up. Butav, he don't want to accept no clinches from James. He always try to pull a move. Lead a hook for Butav, but took a left hook to the body from James. James fighting back. All right, it's into that round, man. It's into that round. What you think, bro?
I think that was another Butav round, man. Early on, he just jumped out on James. James gas tank just not there, man. He fighting to keep Butav off his ass. But Butav is like one of them annoying ass mosquitoes. He ain't staying off, man. He tastes blood and he won't more.
What you think, bro?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna edge that one out to Butiev too, man. I don't know, man. That dude is hungry, man. He's like a little pit bull, man. And they done doused James in blood and barbecue sauce, man. And he won't stay off of it, man. But yeah, I got Butiev in that round.
James need to get his poker face together. He just looked like he's under so much duress. You know what I'm saying? He just looked like he's stressed the fuck out. Like, get your game face, get your poker face on. Don't let the whole world know that you stressed. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the message frauds in the chat. Cyber Supreme said he got it 5-3 for James. Got him up by 2 rounds. Napoleon said Bayev needs to punch as he pivots and just when he and not just when he squares up. YG Nice. Okay, let me get back up in there. All right, James find a jab up there. Came back with the jab right hand. Came back with the jab again. That was like 1-1-2-1 combination. Lead up hook from Butav, but he missed it. And James came back with the 2-punch combination. Lead up hook from Butav. He came back with the jab. James stepping around with a double jab with his ass. Jab chopper right hand from James. Left hook from Butav. Then James went and initiated the clinch. And Butav driving him back to the ropes. And the referee just came in and broke him. All right, here come a double jab from James, and he came back with the right hand on his head. James came back with the jab again. Here come a double jab from James on Butav. All right, Butav right there front of him. Counter left hook on his ass from Butav. James came back with a double jab to the body from Butav, and he brought it back to the head. James shot a little faint of Butav, and he stepped in with the jab. Here come a right hand from Butav. He missed it. Then they got tangled up, and James just went down, and I think that was a sign of fatigue. Because James is looking raggedy as fuck. He breathing with his mouth open wide as a motherfucker in there. All right, here we go. Lead a hook from Butav. Then they got tangled up. But Butav is trying to resist the clinch once again. He get real physical with James. James is looking all out in the crowd. What is this man looking at, man? All right, here we go. James, all right, here come a right hand. Here come a jab from James. Right uppercut from James, doubled up on it, came back with the left uppercut at James. Right hand, left hook to the body from Butav. Right hand to the kidney area from Butav. He getting real physical with James on the inside, man. He's not kind in the clinch at all. James is stepping around, working that jab. Shot a little faint. Long range, right uppercut, came back with the right hand at James. He ain't landed clean. It looked like Butav is painting a picture on this man's face right now. James is trying to work the jab, looking raggedy as fuck. Jab right hand from James, trying to walk off from Butav. Butav is on him, though, with the left hook to the body, trying to track him down. James trying to work the jab. Butav trying to cut the ring off, and he came back with a sneaky left hook, going to the body with the right hand in the midst of the clinch. James looked like his energy. He needs snaps on the petrol, y'all. Short left hook from Butav, and James trying to work that jab. Right? Short left hook from Butav. He doubled up on it, tripled up on it, pushed him back. Short right uppercut, came back to the left hook, going to the body with the 4, back instead with the 4, came back to the body with the 3, came back with the 6, going to the body with the 3 on his ass. Butav. The 3-4-3 combination for Butav. And the ref called it off. Who's the boss? I ain't eating crow on everything. And I picked Butav by knockout too. So y'all eat that motherfucking crow. What you think, bro?
I think James holding the referee like, you saved my life, bro. Look at my motherfucking face. This motherfucker beat me down. From motherfucking body all the way to my motherfucking head. Good looking out. That was that Prince song that motherfucker walked out to, man. Motherfucker done fucked off the church's money. Man, I
Hey
think it was
man,
right though. I ain't no doubt though. Shout out to James and his law. It was. I think it was a good stoppage too. You could tell he was fatigued, and then he started to open up more, and old boy started to tee off on his ass. But shout out to him. But I like what was his name?
Butayev.
Butayev, man, because that motherfucker was relentless, and he that body work paid off towards the end. So it was a pretty good fight, man. This, you know what I'm saying? That game plan of Butayev was on the money.
What about you, Ruff?
Yeah, man. The one thing I was thinking during the last probably 20, 25 seconds of that round was James ain't fighting back. He just running for his life, man, trying to slip and slide and duck and all of that, man. But he was steady getting caught with shots, but he wasn't offering no punchback, man. So I think that was a very good stoppage, man. Like Marlo said, man, as soon as the ref jumped in, man, you heard Jamal James go, whoo, 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 thank you, thank you. Hey man, but hey, yeah, I hadn't been watching Butiev prior to this, but I'm gonna keep an eye on this dude, man, because he gonna be a tough outing for a lot of cats, man, with that relentless style and that vicious body attack, man, and especially if he's able to get past the range of a fighter, if he can get past that jab and get inside, yeah, he's trouble for just about anybody, man. So hey, shout out to Butiev, man, he did his thing tonight, man.
Hey, remember this is the first leg of the WBA little tournament they put together to decide a champion. So you had this fight right here. They gonna fight the winner of Stan Jonas versus Ugas. You know what I'm saying? And I think just Stan Jonas is gonna be a tough fight for Ugas. That's why I said coming into this shit, man, they doing Ugas wrong. Ugas already proved that he's the champion at WBA. He already beat Pacquiao. So they gonna put him right back in the fire and basically get this motherfucker two mandatories. He got to beat Stan Jonas, and then he got to beat this Butayev guy. And that's tough, man. Like I said, Butayev, he was 392 and 8 as an amateur. You know what I'm saying? Jamal James had over 150 amateur fights. Stan Jonas is 141 and 19. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I felt like they put Ugas in a tough spot, man. The guys are younger, they in a prime, and he Ugas is 36 years old. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's fucked up how they doing Ugas. But hey, this is where we at, man. Good win for Wu Tai, man. Hey, y'all can't wish that I eat crow on everything, man. I already had a tough night tonight. I'm supposed to be y'all boy, man. Y'all supposed to want me to at least get one. Warzone, what's up, man? Napoleon Armstrong said that perm taco meat on James' chest making a moti.
Hey, Gil, that was a good ass pick. That was a good ass pick. This motherfucker came from nowhere. He definitely got my respect, man. Shout out to him. That was a good ass win, and he actually broke James down throughout the fight. He took a little bit of punishment doing it, but it was effective.
As a matter of fact, this is the fight that I had posted about in the hangouts. I didn't even post about Zepeda and Vargas. It was this fight that I had posted that I said Jamal
Yep.
James gonna get his ass whooped. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
I
yeah.
was thinking about that when this nigga was getting his ass whooped. I was like, Trey said this nigga was gonna get his ass whooped.
Yeah, I told you, goddamn, I ain't gonna be wrong on everything, man. Goddamn, let me get my Professor X on in this motherfucker. So like Supreme said, James tired as a motherfucker. That's why I said, bro, some of these fights you might say that the guy winning the battles, but he gonna end up losing the war. Same thing that happened with Figueroa when he fought against Panthera. What's his name? Luis Neri. I'm saying Neri was landing good shots, and that motherfucker Figueroa was on his ass the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it looked like to me tonight. Eli Zachary said James looked like he going to quit. He turning away from the fight like a cur. YG Knight said the ref saved him. Told you 10 round max from Napoleon. Little Fee said, yeah, feed him that crow. We ain't gonna feed you the crow. We gonna slingshot some crow at your ass. Right as the champ said, I'll take a crow sandwich. We got you. Pick it up. Gil Cole said Butayev versus Porter would be a great style matchup. Yeah, they'll get out there and get their paper. Napoleon said no objection from James. I bet he wasn't, man. The man looked like he was running on fumes out there, man. Rod S. Champ said congratulations to Butayev, absolutely. What's up to Eagle Well? Salute to you. Said James came out too fast and could not hold that pace. Body, and some good shots to the back and back of the head. That's what I was saying too, man. Like in the first 2 rounds, I was like, man, James is using a bunch of energy out here. Let's see if he can keep this shit up for the duration of the fight. And we just got our answer. Hell no, that shit hard. Napoleon said James would lead on Supreme. Yeah, Cypher Supreme card. Yeah. Cypher said James had nothing in the tank to survive. Damn shame, man. Yeah, for real. Eli Zachary said he laid on the ref's shoulder and held on to him. He was done for real. Gil Cole said, whoever picked James, come fix your play. Yeah, we got a Gil. Goddamn, Eagle Will said, I said, okay, talking to Gil Cole. What's up to D? What's going down, man? Said it was a great card. I thought it was a good card, too. I just got to check out what went on with Top Rank, man, because I ate some crow on that damn Vargas pick. Warzone said Butayev imposed his will on James. Absolutely. That's a great way to put it. He imposed his will on his ass. Rod S. Champ said Ennis versus Butayev. Who y'all got? I got to take Ennis, but I don't think it'll be easy, though. Like I said, this motherfucker got 400 amateur fights, man. 392 and 8. I got to have some kind of respect for it, but I don't think he is talented as Ennis, so I'm going to go with the talent. Warzone said, ding, dig it up. Napoleon Armstrong, yeah, we saw you, Cypher. You work for the WBC out here. Eagle Well said, could not keep up that same energy. Ergo, keep that same energy. Could not do it. I'm with you. Right, that's the chance. Said, what the hell do Butayev have on his head? That's that shit that they ceremonial dress shit that they have over there in Russia. I was looking at a fighter not that long ago. He came out with the exact same thing on his head. And Sean Porter was like, matter of fact, it was Butayev. Butayev that came out with that shit.
Huh?
Hey, what's that?
Okay.
I hear some background noise. Warzone said he hugged that ref and said, thank you. Antonio Holmes, what's up? We said, my guy Boost is a beast. I can't believe my guy Vargas went out like that. I can't either, man. He got me over here eating crow on that shit. Mike James said James looked his age. Time to hang it up. I don't even think James is that old though. How somebody go check box rec and tell me how old James is. I thought James was like 30 years old or some shit. Cypher Supreme TV said, why? Because I gave James more rounds, goddamn. You got to eat some kind of crow, bro. You the way you scored the fight, then your man go out there and get stopped. You got to eat some kind of crow, bro. Eli Zachary said James was singing a gospel song to the ref. He saved me. I don't even know the song. Napoleon said Sean want to pressure Bud like this, but that shotgun gonna stop him in his tracks, goddamn. All right, Warzone said Ennis knockout under 6 rounds over Butayev. Cypher Supreme talking about the nigga still lost. Absolutely lost. Okay, y'all say James is 33. Shit, that ain't that old though, y'all. In the fight game these days, hell, folks is still whooping ass at 33. How old is Crawford and Sean Porter? Ain't both them motherfuckers like 33, 34? Napoleon said, I thought he had an afro wig to be funny. No, that's a ceremonial dress, bro. He had a fight. I can't even remember who he was fighting. It's the fight that he actually lost, but his opponent tested positive after the fight, so they changed it to a no contest. And Sean Porter, when he was doing commentary, he was like, man, what the fuck is that shit he got on his head? And then they came back and they explained the situation. He was like, oh, okay, I'm glad I didn't say something else. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's that ceremonial dress shit. El Chopper said Trey just broke the losing streak in time for the Canelo fight. Goddamn, yeah, hey, they can't keep a good man down, Chapo. That's one thing about it, man. I live right. Whenever I see the homeless on the street, I throw them a few dollars. You know what I'm saying? I help old ladies cross the street. I help lost dogs find their way home. You cannot keep a good man down. Warzone said Vargas lost. He got his ass whooped in the first round, bro. First round knockout. Napoleon song. Okay, yeah, we just fucking with Cypher Supreme, man. Don't take it personal. Yeah, 33. I see y'all. Right as a chance that James don't use his height very well. No, he don't use his height. You know what I'm saying? He kind of like half and half. Sometimes he'll stay out and pop the jab, but he like to get on the inside of the rumble, and he like to also bring himself down to his opponent's level, bending at the waist and shit too much. A tall man like that going against a shorter fighter, there's no excuse for you to get in the headlock that much. If the shorter man keep on putting you in a headlock, that is indicative of you lowering your head too goddamn much. Gil Cole said he about 43 right now, huh? Cyber Supreme said, I'll eat the crow. Haven't ate much of it. Like this motherfucker. I guess you've been on the winning streak, huh? I guess you did make a pretty good pick on the Tyson Fury fight and shit. So I guess I gotta give you some kind of credit. Napoleon Armstrong said this nigga collarbone bruise. He got mauled out there. Yeah, he got his ass whooped, man. Derek Bailey. Hey, Derek Bailey, who did you pick in this fight, bro? I gotta give me some kind of separation on the Chan Ross. Eli Zagre said, yeah, Khabib wear that shit on his head in the UFC too. I thought I had saw that shit somewhere. Yeah. I appreciate you saying that. El Chapo said, when you get a chance, check out the knockout, bro. Zapata calling out Josh Taylor. Hey, we know how that's gonna go. Taylor gang. Taylor gang in this motherfucker. Cyber Supreme said, I'm not, bro. I fuck with Napoleon. Yeah. Right, there's a chance to shout out to Trey for explaining that Afro wig to the brothers. Yeah. Eagles Well said those slow motion back shots made me piss a little bit. Okay, Derek Bailey said James need a strength and conditioning coach. He needs a strength and conditioning coach. He also needs to learn how to fight, just use his height, man. Part of the reason why he got so tired is because he kept on getting in the headlock. If the motherfucker stand up tall, use that jab and keep his opponent at the end of it, I don't think he'll get tired as much. You know what I'm saying? And slow down a little bit of that movement too. Because I thought some of the movement was excessive early in the fight. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said, man, I don't know if this man gonna be able to survive with this type of pace that he putting out there. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't. Cyber Supreme said, just a Fury fight, huh? That's the one that came to my mind, man. You might have had some more that you've been kicking ass on. That's just what came to my mind first. Derek Bailey said Jamal James by unanimous decision, goddamn. So that means I caught up to you. And I caught up to Lala Diaz a little bit too. So let's see how these where the chips gonna fall. How did Caraballo finish too? Eli Zachary said, man, no lie. Jamal James made me mad fighting small. My wife asked me, are you mad? I said, this motherfucker dumb and he quitting. He said, that motherfucker front running curve. Lala D said, did James win? No, ma'am. He got his ass stopped. The ref called it off. Who's the boss? Napoleon Armstrong said, what's Chan Ross? That's when we make our boxing picks. Like he'll put the schedule out and then you pick the fights. You know what I'm saying? You pick if it's going to be what fighter going to win. If you pick a knockout, the round, he going to win it in. And if it's a decision, you pick whether it's going to be split decision, majority decision, unanimous decision. And he tallied up the points, you know what I'm saying? So far, overall in the standings, your boy Trey X is number 2, even though I feel like my rating is about to go down after this week, you know what I'm saying? But Marlo over there, Marlo, I think Marlo had in one season, he finished like in a top 5 or some shit, at least the top 10, you know what I'm saying? So Marlo done had some good showings. So I'm over there, Marlo over there, Derek Bailey over there. It's D-Lo for boxing. It's a few people. It's on Facebook, bro. So if you got a Facebook account, go on Facebook and look up Fantasy League, Fantasy Prediction League or some shit like that. And we all over there making picks. You know what I'm saying? Eagle Wells, I agree with Trey X on James standing up and getting good distance. Yeah, you gotta use that distance, man. Fight at the right real estate because he was doing too much bending down, man, to the shorter man's level. Derek Bailey said, I hate when a tall fighter doesn't use that tool. Yeah, the good Lord gave it to you. You might well use it. Lala Lee said, oh, Lord, I picked James on the Chan Ross. Yeah, them chickens going to come on the roost. Mike James said, James never used his reach like he should. He ain't quite as bad as somebody like Jared Hurd or something like that. I think he uses better than like Jared Hurd or even Sebastian Fundora, but I think he could do better with it, though. You know what I'm saying? Derek Bailey said, I did have Babbage winning by second round knockout Trey. I'm up on the knockouts on the Chan Ross. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't be doing too good with the knockouts and picking the rounds and all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Napoleon said Fantasy Prediction League on Facebook. Yeah, I think that's the name of it. Hey, Marlo, do you know the name of that prediction league on Facebook? What's the name of the Champ Ross?
Fantasy Prediction League.
Okay, Fantasy Prediction League then. How your picks looking over there?
I don't know. I ain't even went through them yet. I don't even know what I'm looking like for yesterday's fight card.
I know I'm looking crazy with that goddamn Zapata fight, man. That shit that was crazy. And the Jaron Boots Ennis fight was so crazy, it felt like a loss. I swear.
Hey, it's fantasy boxing prediction league.
Fantasy Boxing Prediction League. Okay. But yeah, man, I picked Jaron Ennis by knockout, but his knockout was so crazy that it almost felt like a loss. You know what I'm saying? But I know I had got that one. It was a guy that was 419. He went up against that Abreu dude, and I got that one wrong. So I can think of two of them off the top that I got wrong. That fight right there, and also this Vargas and Zapata. You know what I'm saying? But I still might be okay though, man. I might crack the top 5 on you boys in this motherfucker. Napoleon, yeah, we got you. Rod, that's the chance. A great fight call, judging and commentary. Definitely appreciate it, man. Y'all subscribe to Warzone. Warzone be over there doing this thing. Go ahead, bro. I ain't mean to interrupt you.
No, I was telling the champ, most definitely appreciate it.
Yeah. I appreciate that super chat from Lila Witherspoon. Salute to you. Say good job tonight. Philly boxing is back. Absolutely. Square billion. Appreciate that shit, bro. Warzone just dropped a link to a channel, man. Y'all go subscribe to Warzone. He over there doing his thing, calling the UFC fight. You just make sure you don't step on my toes calling these goddamn boxing fights, or your ass gonna have to hold the L every Saturday because I'm gonna whoop your ass. But he over there doing the UFC fights, man. See, I support Warzone. I go over there and check him out too while he over there doing his thing, rocking the mic. Eli Zagger said, I'm glad y'all titled this like Jaron was the headliner because James' fight was a letdown. It was, man. It
Hey,
was.
Lionel Witherspoon, salute, fam. Definitely appreciate you. Salute, bro.
Yeah, I told Marlo, I said, Marlo, man, make Jaron Boots Ennis, put him on the title and make him the thumbnail, you know what I'm saying? Because I was already thinking, man, don't nobody give a fuck about Jamal James and Butayev. Y'all know us, we like all of us, we like some hardcore fight fans, so we care about Butayev and Jamal James because we thinking about that tournament with Ugas and Stan Jonas. But I knew for the most part, people didn't give a fuck. Most people care about Boots Ennis. So I was like, yeah, let's focus on that. You know what I'm saying? Cyber Supreme said, I know, right? I didn't see a first round knockout yet, man. I'm still shell shocked over that shit, man. God damn, appreciate that super chat from Napoleon Armstrong. My nigga, my nigga, my nigga. God damn, appreciate that shit, bro.
Most definitely appreciate you.
Yeah, 100%. Just don't be mad, man, if your boy Crawford go out there and get his ass whooped fucking around with Sean Porter come next month. You know what I'm saying? Just don't be mad because I'm going to talk my shit to you, boy. You already know, but we definitely appreciate that shit. I see y'all motherfuckers. Oh, y'all must be laughing talking about Warzone. Yeah, Warzone, that's my man. I'm just fucking with him. He said, can't step on the family toe. Yeah, man, you stay on your side of the street, I'm going to stay on my side. You call the UFC, I'm going to call the boxing, goddamn. Man, we going to make it work. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't going to keep y'all. We ain't going to keep y'all all night. You want to go ahead and shut it down, bro?
Yeah, I'm ready, bro.
Yeah, we came, we saw, we conquered, man. I know Marlo, he got to work on Saturday. That motherfucker got to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So we done moved the live stream that we do to like on Mondays. You know what I'm saying? So on Monday, that's when he gonna do the live stream where he chop it up. And on Mondays, I come in and do the trivia and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I pretty much already got the trivia on deck. Like I said, I just got to go get some easier questions to start us off with. Because if I just do the questions I got right now, nigga, we going straight into the fire off the top. You know what I'm saying? Straight into them deep waters on their ass. You know what I'm talking about? Napoleon said, no, sir, Trey, for Chan Ross' sake, you better go with Bud. Hey, man, I actually am picking Sean Porter, but I'm picking him for Bud because I want to make sure that I give Crawford maximum credit if he go out there and style on Porter. You know what I'm saying? So I said, I'm going to take Crawford. I'm going to take Porter. So if Crawford win, I got to give Crawford maximum credit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing it for him, man. Gil Cole, right as a chance of damn, I still can't believe I'm eating crow, even though I picked Ennis. Yeah, I'm eating it with you, bro. Don't worry about it, man. Come chill at my table, man. Bring some of that gelato and all that shit you've been having lately. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I ain't gonna talk y'all to death all night, man. We'll probably come back with a live stream on Monday, because like I said, that's what Marlo like to do with live stream. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling. I might. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna do the trivia until like the next week because I said I wanted to give everybody a chance to rest because we had some strenuous ass trivia that we did last time, and plus that'll give me a little bit more time to get off in my book, man. Because like I told you, I just got a Joe Gans book. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to get some questions out there, motherfucker. But I appreciate everybody coming through, man. I'm gonna read the last few comments. Eli Zachary said, I got Buzz stopping Porter ass. Derek Betty said, peace to the fam. Cypher Supreme TV said, no, don't take Porter. I'm gonna take Porter so I give Crawford credit, man. If I take Crawford, it's a chance that I might not give him credit for beating Porter. So if I take Porter, that will force me to give Crawford credit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing it for Crawford. I'm doing his ass a favor. But I appreciate y'all coming through, man. I ain't gonna talk y'all to death all night. 100.
Real talk. Hey man, most definitely appreciate y'all coming through, man. Spending y'all time, man, with these fights, chopping up this boxing, man. Enjoying each other's opinions, man. Appreciate all the support, man. All the love. 100. Shit, man. We gonna be firing it up Monday, man. Chop it up. Napoleon, come get your ass on the motherfucking panel on Monday, man, and break your Bud perspective down.
I don't think he ever been on the panel, man. I think that was just the Kane Dibbs and J Dog that got on the panel. I don't think Napoleon got on yet.
Nah, he ain't got it on here. But yeah, man, it's always fun, man. It's always love, man. Chopping it up, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Until next time, don't forget to tell them haters and trolls, the fuck out my gym.
You heard him.
Peace.
Gia.